With a silent invitation in his eyes, he motions for you to come closer. What would you like to know about this chest? What draws you to it? What intrigues you? Is it the promise of adventure? If you enjoyed this experience, please let me know. Your support means everything until we meet again in our next adventure. May your days be filled with moments of peace, and may your nights be filled with wonderful dreams. Sweet dreams. Perhaps it's the mystery of the unknown, or maybe it's the quiet strength of its simple design. Whatever it is, whatever it means to you, take a step closer. Reach out and gently lift the lid. As the lid rises, it reveals not rows of coins or precious gems, but something much more intriguing, a collection of stories nestled inside the chest. Wrapped in layers of protective cloth are several plain wooden boxes. Each one is smaller than the last, forming a set like pieces of a forgotten puzzle. They aren't locked together, nor are they fastened in any way. You can pick them up and rearrange them if you wish, or you can leave them as they are. But the question remains, which box will you choose? Which story will you seek as you consider your options? You realize that there are no wrong choices. Each box holds a unique tale, each waiting for you to uncover it. Yet somehow you feel a connection with one of these boxes in particular. You sense that its contents might resonate with you the most, or perhaps it simply calls to you because it's the smallest box, whispering promises of hidden wonders. Carefully lift the box. It isn't heavy, yet it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy either. Its heft is a testament to its sturdiness, suggesting that it can withstand the weight of time and the curiosity of explorers. Running your hand over its surface, you feel the grain of the wood, each line telling a silent story of its origin. But there is more to this box. As your fingers trace the design, you notice faint markings, not carved or etched, but seemingly painted onto the wood. They are barely visible, faded by years of gentle touch. As you tilt the box towards the candlelight, you can make out the shapes. Intricate patterns dance before your eyes, whispering tales of distant lands. One side depicts what might be a bird in flight, its wings spread wide as if carrying secrets on the wind. On the opposite side, you see what could be a flowering vine, its tendrils reaching out as if seeking to share its beauty. There are no clear outlines, no bold colors, only a suggestion of form and color, like memories on the tip of your tongue. These markings aren't just decoration. They are a language of their own, though you don't understand their words. You feel their song in your bones. They call to you with the promise of adventure, of a journey worth taking. It is hard to decipher whether the patterns are meant to be seen upside down or right side up, whether they change depending on the angle you view them from. You find yourself tilting the box again and again, mesmerized by the interplay of light and shadow, the secrets hidden in plain sight. But now you want to see more. Turning the box over in your hands, you examine its other side. You trace the edges, trying to make out more designs, more stories. But these markings are more elusive. As though they shy away from scrutiny, you feel as though you are on the edge of understanding, yet just out of reach. The more you seek to decipher them, the more they seem to fade and shift, teasing you with their mystery. There's no denying it. You are intrigued. Patterns on the box hold you spellbound. You want to understand them, to unravel their meaning, yet you hesitate. You wonder if there is a right way to examine them. You sense that these markings are delicate, that they need to be treated with reverence. After a moment of quiet consideration, you decide to trust your intuition. Closing the lid of the chest, you carry the box to the counter. The merchant watches you with knowing eyes. He doesn't rush you, doesn't prompt you. He simply waits. When you are ready, you place the box on the counter. Now you look up at him, searching for guidance, for an understanding of what comes next. The merchant doesn't speak, but he doesn't need to. He gestures to the box with a slight incline of his head, then to himself, and finally to the hearth. It's not a request, it's an invitation. You understand. You take the lead. You walk to the hearth. You put the box down beside the fire, ensuring it's close enough to catch the flickering light, yet not too close to the dancing flames. You turn back to the merchant, nodding in thanks for his guidance. He returns to the shelves, resuming the quiet grace of his presence. You watch him for a moment, realizing that he is not merely a shopkeeper. He is a keeper of stories, a weaver of experiences. You can feel the stories here. They're not just held within these four walls, they permeate the very air you breathe. For a moment, you bask in the ambience of the shop, taking in the sights, sounds, and scents, letting them wash over you like a soothing balm. You feel a sense of calm you haven't experienced in a long time. and you wonder how long you can stay in this tranquil oasis. The thought of returning to the clamor of the outside world feels daunting, yet you know you cannot stay here forever. The real world, with all its demands and distractions, awaits, but for now, you are content to linger in the magical realm of the Spice Merchant. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May the warmth and tranquility of the Spice Merchant's shop linger with you, long after our time together here has ended. The merchant leans back on his stool, watching you watch the smoke curl and twist above the tea. What, he asks quietly, eyes sparkling with amusement, do you think they taste like? He steeples his fingers, waiting patiently. HMM. You hesitate. You've smelled them, yes, inhaled their essence, but actually tasted them. How? You ponder. If flavors had shapes, these would be rolling hills in the midst of winter, bare branches against a pale sky, bare except where snow clings to their tips, sharp peaks that cut clean through fog and mist. That's what they remind you of crisp air and crunch and the echo of birds calling. What else? Where have you tasted this kind of silence, this kind of quiet? Your mind searches. What whispers of this do you know? You were given a name, the merchant prompts softly, but did you get any feeling of how to pronounce it? Any hint of its meaning? HMM. Yes. You think of vast empty spaces, of a heavy silence that wasn't empty but full of something too big to hear. You think of clean, cold water running over stones, the moment before dawn when the world stills, waiting, of snow falling one perfect flake at a time. Yes. Leg Mitch, you say slowly, testing the sound, tasting it on your tongue. Leg Mitch. The merchant's face breaks into a wide smile, crinkling the corners of his eyes. Close, he says warmly, but not quite. He stretches out his hand, palm up, inviting you. Leg me. You repeat the sound, letting its unfamiliar syllables dance on your lips. You reach out to take his offered hand, closing your fingers around his slender, surprisingly strong digits. Your thumb brushes against his knuckles and a jolt goes through you. Why? What is this strange awareness? It's just a handshake, you tell yourself. Nothing more. As you withdraw your hand, the merchant brings his fingers to his lips and murmurs a word you don't understand. Almost, he adds, seeing your puzzled face, but no. The name is licked. He looks away, then back at you, eyes shining. Lick me, he repeats. Do you want to try it? Before you can respond, he pours a spoonful of the steaming grains into a small clay cup. You catch the scent of citrus and pepper, of earth and rain, and something uniquely theirs. Something indescribable. Just a taste, he says with a smile. Would you like that? You nod slowly, mesmerized by the way the steam curls up and away, taking secrets with it. He hands the cup to you, his fingers brushing yours again. The warmth of his touch sends a curious tingle up your arm. Something about this moment feels loaded with meaning. You inhale its musky, earthy aroma and bring it to your lips. You lick the rim of the cup, savoring the strange, unfamiliar feel of the clay against your tongue. You close your eyes and take a sip. It tastes like clean water after a storm, like rain on thirsty ground, like drinking in the scent of pine needles and damp soil, like sipping the dewdrops from a spider's thread spun between two blades of grass. You swallow. You open your eyes to see the merchant watching you intently. He looks like he's listening to something, his head tilted slightly. You feel a sudden urge to speak, to say something important, something profound. But what? The tea's warmth spreads through your chest, chasing away the chill of the evening and stirring something deep within you. You think of rain on dry earth, of parched lips parting to drink, of thirst slaked and shadows eased. And you realize that this moment is about more than just tea. It's about connection, about sharing a quiet experience with someone who understands its value. It's about the journey, not just the destination. You set the cup down, its weight suddenly seeming significant. In the quiet of the shop, you hear the ticking of the clock on the wall. It's a slow, deliberate sound marking the passage of time with patient precision. Outside, the wind continues to moan, but here, within these four walls, there is peace. The merchant speaks softly, his voice a low rumble. Can you hear it? He asks, eyes fixed on the dancing flames. Hear what? You ask, wondering if he means the wind or the clock or the silence. This, he says, lifting his head, the pause between notes. Do you hear it? You strain to listen, to tune your ears to something beyond the ordinary. And then you do. You hear it. You hear the pause between notes. You hear the space where words don't reach. You hear the hush that falls when the world takes a deep breath. You hear the silence between the ticking of the clock and the creaking of the building, the pause between one sound and the next. And in that silence, you find a new depth of peace. It's not the absence of sound, you realize, but a presence all its own. A presence that echoes with untold stories, whispered secrets, and moments of quiet contemplation. The silence isn't empty. It's full of the echoes of everything that has ever happened here, of every story that has unfolded within these four walls. The merchant nods slowly. Yes, he whispers, that is where we find the music. In the spaces between the notes, in the hush before the song begins, in the quiet depths of our deepest listening. He pauses, his eyes distant. It's a melody without sound, he adds softly, a harmony felt in the soul. You return his gaze, understanding dawning in your eyes. This is more than a tea shop, you realize. It's a sanctuary for the senses, a place where stories unfold in the quietest corners and where the melody of life resonates in the spaces between the notes. The silence isn't just a pause, it's a breath, a moment to tune your soul to the rhythm of the universe. And in that tuning, you find a harmony that resonates with your deepest being. You and the merchant sit in companionable silence for a while, each lost in the depths of their own thoughts. The silence isn't awkward or uncomfortable. It's comfortable like an old, well-worn sweater. It envelops you, soothing and comforting. It wraps around you, sheltering and protecting. You feel a deep sense of calm settle over you, chasing away the restlessness of the day. It's a calm that isn't forced or artificial. It's a calm that comes from being truly present, from embracing the stillness and allowing it to wash over you. The quiet hum of the refrigerator in the corner, the crackling of the fire in the hearth, the gentle ticking of the clock on the wall. All these sounds blend together in a harmonious symphony. The silence isn't empty. It's filled with the whispers of untold stories, the echoes of laughter and the murmur of secrets shared. It's a place where dreams are born and where the soul finds solace. You realize that this moment of silence is a gift, a chance to pause and reconnect with yourself, to listen to the music of the universe and to find harmony in the spaces between the notes. You cherish this moment knowing that it's a rare and precious thing, a quiet oasis in the bustling chaos of life. You stand in a dimly lit antique shop filled with all manner of curious and intriguing objects. In the center of it all sits a heavy wooden chest adorned with brass nails and etched with arcane symbols. Behind the counter stands a man, the merchant, his face lined with age, his eyes twinkling with secrets. As you approach the chest, he gestures for you to run your finger along its surface. You do, and beneath your touch, a hidden latch clicks open. Lift the lid, and inside, nestled on faded velvet, are a few grains of something peculiar. In today's episode, we're going to explore the sensory experience of encountering a handful of grains of paradise. We will awaken your senses and let you experience the smell, the texture, and the taste of these rare spices. So take a moment to close your eyes and let us transport you to this aromatic journey. But before we start our olfactory adventure, if you love indulging in all things sensory, consider subscribing. Your support means the world to us. He does not pick one up immediately. He simply looks at them and invites you to do the same, to truly see them. They are unassuming. Unlike the dramatic star anise or the assertive clove, they do not shout their presence. They whisper. They are a secret held in plain sight. You gaze at the few precious seeds resting on the dark blue velvet. They look like tiny sleeping embers, the last remnants of a fire that burned out long ago. Their wrinkled skin tells the story of a long journey of sun and time. You can see infinite shades of red and brown in their small forms. The deep, earthy red of fired clay, the warm brown of roasted chestnuts, the dark, rich color of fertile river soil after a gentle rain. The merchant reaches into the drawer, but he doesn't use his fingers. He picks up a pair of small, delicate tweezers made of dark, polished wood. But you hadn't even noticed lying beside the chest. With the utmost care, a surgeon's precision, he closes the tweezers on a single grain. He lifts it from its velvet bed and holds it, suspended in the warm, still air between you. Now that it is isolated from its brothers, you can appreciate its individual form. It is angular, yet soft, a tiny pyramid, a little nugget of history. He brings it a little closer, and the scent, which had been a quiet hum in the drawer, begins to blossom in the air around you. It is an incredible aroma, utterly unique. First, you notice the pepper, a sharp, clean, pungent heat, but not an aggressive one. It's a gentle, warming pepper, like the memory of heat rather than the fire itself. But just as you identify it, it changes. Underneath the pepper, a wave of bright, zesty ginger unfolds, smelling of vitality and spice. Just behind that, a soft floral note like cardamom or even a whisper of jasmine, a sweet and gentle perfume that softens the edges of the heat. It is a whole landscape of scent in one tiny seed. It smells of earth and fire, of flower and wood. It smells both familiar and completely new. The merchant watches you, a soft light in his eyes. He knows the power of this humble seed. He knows its forgotten story. While he holds it there, suspended in time, let your mind drift on the waves of its scent. Let the story of this grain carry you away. Let your thoughts travel on currents of ginger and pepper, across oceans of cardamom and cinnamon, to a place where time slows and worries fade. Imagine a place far, far from this quiet shop, far from these cobblestone streets. Imagine the coast of West Africa, a place Europeans once called the Pepper Coast or the Grain Coast, named for this very spice. The air here is not cool and dry, but warm and humid, thick with the scent of damp earth, lush greenery, and the salty tang of the Atlantic Ocean. Picture a forest, but not a dark and frightening one. A vibrant, sun-dappled jungle. Sunlight filters through a high canopy of immense trees, casting shifting patterns of light and shadow on the forest floor. The sound here is not silence, but a gentle living symphony. The rustle of a million broad, waxy leaves in a soft sea breeze. Shh! The distant, musical call of an exotic bird. The gentle hum of insects. It is a place teeming with quiet life. Here, growing in the shady understory close to the forest floor, is a plant. A reedy herbaceous perennial with long, elegant, spear-like leaves, like a cousin to the ginger or turmeric plant. And from the base of this plant, on trumpet-shaped flowers of pink and purple, the pods are born. They grow in clusters, wrinkled and brown, protecting the precious seeds within. Imagine the gentle hands that harvest these pods. They are not rushed. They move with a rhythm that has been passed down through generations. The sound is of a soft snap as the pod is plucked from the plant. The feel is of the rough, fibrous husk under the fingertips. Pods are gathered in wide, woven baskets, and the air is thick with their peppery floral scent. The seeds are then dried carefully under the gentle African sun, spread out on wide, clean mats. The sound is of the seeds being raked gently, a soft, sandy, scraping sound as they are turned to dry evenly. Women with calm faces and slow, graceful movements watch over them. Children may play nearby, their laughter soft and distant, a part of the forest's gentle music. These grains, these tiny seeds, were once as valuable as gold. More valuable, even. They were the pepper of Africa, but their journey was only just beginning. From the quiet of the forest floor, they would travel, carried down winding rivers in long, dugout canoes, the water lapping gently against the sides of the boat. Lap, lap, lap. The boatman pulls slowly, his movements measured and sure as the canoe glides through the calm, brown water past mangroves with their tangled, elegant roots. Then the grains would reach the coast and the great, patient journey would begin. Packed into sacks, they were loaded onto the backs of camels who would begin the long, slow walk across the vast, silent expanse of the Sahara. Imagine that for a moment, the silence of the desert. A silence so profound you can hear the whisper of the wind against the sand, the soft, rhythmic thud, thud, thud of the camel's feet. The sun is a great warm weight in a sky of impossible blue. At night, a billion stars are scattered across the darkness, brighter than any you have ever seen. A ceiling of diamonds over a sleeping world. The grains traveled with the caravans, moving from oasis to oasis. A chain of green jewels in a sea of sand. They rested in the shade of date palms, their leaves rustling in the dry breeze. They listened to the stories told around low fires at night, the voices murmuring in languages ancient and musical. Through all this, they absorbed the silence, the heat, the patience of the desert. From the desert, they reached the bustling ports of North Africa. They were traded with merchants from across the Mediterranean. Here, for the first time, they would meet the sailors and the ships that would carry them to Europe. To the world of stone castles and chilly halls and kings and queens who craved a taste of these distant, sun-drenched lands. To the world that would name them grains of paradise. The merchant gently, so gently, places the single grain of paradise back into its drawer onto its bed of dark blue velvet. He has not said a word, but he has told you the beginning of a story. A story of jungles and rivers, of deserts and seas. A story of a time when the world was larger, more mysterious, and a single seed could hold the magic of a faraway, peaceful shore. He slides the drawer almost completely shut, but leaves it open just a sliver, a tiny crack, and from that crack, the gentle, complex, and soothing scent of the grains of paradise continues to flow, a quiet, constant reminder of that peaceful journey. It is a scent that encourages you to drift, to float, to let your own mind travel to your own quiet shores, your own peaceful places, drifting and floating, floating and drifting on a warm, gentle, fragrant tide. A rich merchant lived in a nondescript house in an ordinary neighborhood. His home was filled with all kinds of exciting and exotic merchandise, jewels, perfumes, fabrics, and most notably, all kinds of spices, peppers, cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. He would open the chest slightly, just enough for a whiff of the spice to escape and invite weary travelers to rest in his home for the night. I'd come from a far-off land where she had heard rumors of a place where people could find rest for their weary souls. Elara had traveled far and wide, seeking solace from the troubles of her life, that found no peace until she reached the spice merchant's shop. In the morning, they would tell him stories about the far-off lands they came from. Grains of paradise worked their magic on Elara, bringing her a much-needed respite from the chaos of her life. Take this with you, he said, and whenever you need peace, close your eyes. Inhale the scent and drift into the quiet. With a grateful heart, Elara took the pouch and stepped back out into the bustling marketplace. When she awoke, she felt rejuvenated and ready to face the world once more. He gave a grieving widow peace as she mourned the loss of her husband. He even assisted a troubled prince who felt the weight of his royal responsibilities. They remembered the tales, but had forgotten the source. She was immediately drawn to the cozy atmosphere and decided to step inside. The shelves were filled with jars of exotic spices, and the air was thick with their rich aromas. In the corner, Lona noticed an old wooden chest with a single drawer slightly ajar. Curiosity got the better of her, and she reached out to open it. Lona had no idea that she was about to embark on a journey that would change her life forever. The world grew louder and more chaotic, and people struggled to find peace in a world that seemed determined to keep them busy. She traveled from town to town, sharing the story of the spice merchant and the grains of paradise. People marveled at the mysterious powers of the spice, and many sought it out in hopes of finding peace in a world that often seemed too chaotic to handle. Grains remained hidden away in the old wooden chest, waiting for those who truly needed their magic. For the most part, the world moved on without them, growing louder, busier, hungrier for distraction. But for those who paused to listen, the grains of paradise whispered their timeless message of peace. Wherever she went, she brought a sense of calm and tranquility that touched the hearts of all who heard her tale. Each person who experienced the magic of the grains became a part of the merchant's story, and he cherished each encounter as a reminder of the power of peace. She hesitated for a moment, unsure of what to expect, and then closed her eyes and inhaled deeply. In that moment, Lona felt a sense of calm wash over her, chasing away the restlessness that had been plaguing her for weeks. She sat down on a nearby stool and allowed herself to drift into the peaceful slumber that the scent of the spice induced. He had seen countless travelers come and go, each seeking something different, but all in need of rest. As she explored this magical realm, she encountered the spirit of the grains of paradise. Troubles that had seemed so overwhelming just moments before now seemed distant and unimportant. As she stepped out of the shop, she felt as though she had just awakened from a long slumber. The world seemed new and vibrant, and she was eager to share her newfound peace with everyone she met. She realized that the real world was not so different from the paradise she had dreamed of, and that the key to happiness lay in finding peace within oneself. The spirit was ancient and wise. His presence brought Lona a sense of comfort and tranquility that she had never experienced before. People from all walks of life came to visit him, seeking solace from their troubles. The merchant welcomed all who came to his shop, offering them a chance to experience the wonder of the grains. The grains of paradise had a way of finding those who needed them most, and the merchant was merely their humble servant. She thanked the merchant profusely and promised to never forget the gift he had given her. And when they departed, they would always take a small bag of the spice with them to share the gift of a restful sleep. Wherever they went, the scent of the grains of paradise filled her lungs and brought tears to her eyes. She sat down on a nearby stool, closed her eyes, and leaned back. As the sweet, spicy fragrance enveloped her, Elara felt her worries and troubles melt away. Had never experienced such peace and quiet before. It was as if the very walls of the shop were holding their breath in reverence for the magic that was happening. She used the grains of paradise sparingly, saving them for times when she really needed their magic. Whenever she inhaled their sweet, spicy scent, she was transported back to that peaceful moment in the shop, and she cherished the memory of the kind old merchant who had shown her the way to inner tranquility. But the merchant's favorite possession was an old wooden chest. This was no ordinary chest. It was filled with grains of paradise, a rare and precious spice. The merchant knew the grains had a magical quality. When anyone sat before the chest, they would fall into a deep, peaceful slumber. One evening, a young woman named Elara wandered into the spice merchant's shop. As soon as she stepped inside, Elara felt a sense of calm wash over her. The smell of exotic spices filled her nostrils, and the flickering candlelight danced in her eyes. She saw the old wooden chest sitting on the counter and felt drawn to it like a moth to a flame. "May I?" she asked the merchant, gesturing towards the chest. The merchant nodded slowly, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "It is here," he said softly, "that you will find the rest you seek." Gently, Elara opened the chest and inhaled deeply. She drifted in a peaceful sleep, dreaming of far-off lands and magical adventures. Before leaving, the merchant gifted her a small pouch filled with grains of paradise. As she walked away, the merchant turned back to his shop, a slight smile on his wrinkled face. Over the years, word spread throughout the land about the mysterious spice merchant and his magical grains of paradise. He helped a young mother overcome the anxiety of raising a newborn child. Meanwhile, Elara returned home forever changed by her experience at the spice merchant's shop. But as time passed, the memory of the spice merchant and his grains of paradise began to fade from people's minds. One day, a young woman named Luna stumbled upon the spice merchant's shop by accident. Inside the shop, everything seemed to be frozen in time. As the drawer slid open, a wave of sweet, spicy fragrance washed over Luna. In her dream, Luna found herself in a lush paradise filled with fragrant flowers and sparkling streams. When Luna awoke, she felt refreshed and rejuvenated. Luna thanked the spirit of the grains of paradise for showing her the way, and promised to carry its wisdom with her for the rest of her life. From that day forward, Luna dedicated her life to helping others find inner peace, and so the legend of the grains of paradise continued to live on, passed down from one generation to the next. You feel yourself being drawn back, slowly, gently drawn upwards towards waking. Take a deep breath in. Fill your lungs with the sense of this place, the sweet aroma of cinnamon and clove mingling with the earthy fragrance of sandalwood and patchouli. Hold that breath for a few moments, feeling the air expand in your chest, carrying the essence of this place deep into your bones. Then breathe out. As you exhale, imagine releasing any tension, any stress, any remnants of the day's worries. Picture them floating away on that breath, leaving you lighter, freer, more open. Now take another deep breath in, drawing in the sights and sounds and feelings of this peaceful room. Breathe in the tranquil beauty, the flickering flames, the merchant's gentle presence, the very essence of this sanctuary. Hold it all in, let it envelop you, let it soothe and calm you. Then breathe out again, releasing any lingering distractions, any urgent thoughts, any echoes of the outside world. Visualize them dissolving on that breath, leaving you more focused, more centered, more at peace. Gently open your eyes. You might still feel the lingering warmth of the fire on your skin, the scent of spices in your nostrils, and a profound sense of tranquility in your heart. Take a moment to savor this feeling, allowing it to expand within you, filling you with a sense of calm and restoration. When you are ready, slowly begin to move, stretching out your arms and legs, feeling the muscles relax and lengthen as you do so. Bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Taking in the details of the merchant's shop, notice the intricate patterns of the carpets, colorful array of spices, the texture of the wooden shelves. Engage your senses, allowing the sights, sounds, and smells of this place to ground you in the present moment. Now turn your attention to the merchant. He is still seated on his stool, his eyes closed, seemingly lost in his own thoughts or perhaps slumbering peacefully. Give him a gentle smile, acknowledging the kindness and wisdom he has shared with you. Thank him silently in your heart for the story he told, for the insights he offered, and for the peaceful haven he has provided. After a moment, when you feel a sense of closure, rise to your feet. As you do so, take one last deep breath in, inhaling the essence of this tranquil space. Hold it within you for a few moments, letting it invigorate your senses and refresh your spirit. Then breathe out, releasing any lingering distractions, any urgent thoughts, any echoes of the outside world. Visualize them dissolving on that breath, leaving you more focused, more centered. At peace, now step out of the shop. As you do so, turn back for one final glance. You might see the merchant's peaceful face, the flickering flames of the hearth, or simply the inviting warmth of the shop. Let that image linger in your mind, serving as a reminder of the peace and tranquility you found within. With a newfound sense of calm and clarity, you step out into the world, ready to face the day with renewed energy and a peaceful heart. This is a visualization exercise, a journey into a peaceful place of restoration. Allow yourself to sink into a soft chair in a dimly lit room, filled with the comforting sounds of crackling fire. And softly crackling fire, its warmth is a constant, reassuring presence. A soft blanket for your senses, but now allow your focus to soften and expand. Let your mind's eye drift away from the hearth and begin to explore the quiet, sleeping world of the shop itself, illuminated by that same gentle, flickering light. Your gaze travels up, from the warm floorboards, up the walls that are lined from floor to ceiling, with the merchant's collection. At first, it is just a pattern of shapes and shadows, a beautiful, beautiful mosaic of order and purpose. But as you look more closely, you begin to see the details. You begin to feel the story of the objects themselves. Let your attention rest upon a row of glass jars. They are all different sizes. Some are small and stout, others tall and slender. The glass is not the perfect, clear glass of the modern world. It is old handmade glass, filled with character. It is slightly wavy, and if you look closely, you can see tiny, trapped bubbles within it, little pockets of air from the glass blower's breath, captured centuries ago. The firelight and candlelight move across the surfaces of these jars. Where the glass curves, it catches the light in a long, soft, liquid highlight, a sliver of orange and gold that shimmers and moves as the flames dance. Imagine reaching out and touching one. Feel the cool, smooth solidness of it under your fingertips. It feels reliable, grounded. Through the glass, you can see the colors of the spices held within. The deep, earthy red of paprika, the vibrant, joyful yellow of turmeric, glowing with an inner light, the dark, mysterious brown of ground cloves, and the lighter, warmer tan of powdered cinnamon. The colors are muted in the dim light, softened into a palette of earth and sunset. Each jar is a little world of color, a little pocket of potential warmth and flavor sleeping soundly behind its transparent wall. Now, let your gaze drift along the shelf to where the glass jars end and a row of small wooden tins begins. These are not rough crates, but beautifully crafted little boxes made of different woods. A light, golden-hued pine, a reddish, aromatic cedar, a dark, almost black walnut. Each has a small, round lid that fits perfectly. They have been polished by years of use, their surfaces glowing with a soft, deep sheen. Imagine the feeling of one of these tins in your hands. What is smooth and warm to the touch, warmer than the glass. It feels light, yet strong. Imagine lifting the lid. The sound would be a soft, satisfying thump as the wood separates, releasing a puff of scented air. These tins hold the more delicate spices, the ones that need to be protected from the light. They hold their secrets close. Beside the tins, stacked neatly, are several small sacks made of burlap and linen. They are a contrast to the smooth glass and polished wood. Their texture is rough, humble, and earthy. You can see the coarse weave of the fibers, the way each thread interlaces with the next. They are tied at the top with a simple piece of twine. These sacks look like they have traveled. They are a little dusty, a little worn. They smell faintly of the spices they hold, but also of rope and canvas and distant warehouses. Feel the texture of the burlap in your mind's eye, the gentle scratchiness, the give of the fabric. They are soft, yet durable. They slouch comfortably against one another like old friends. One sack might be filled with peppercorns, and if you were to press it, you would feel the small art spheres rolling against each other inside, making a soft rustling, maraca-like sound. Another might hold bay leaves, and it would feel light and make a dry, papery rustling if moved. Each sack has its own weight, its own texture, its own quiet story of travel, and here and there, you see other containers, small, unglazed clay pots with cork stoppers. Their surface is slightly gritty and cool. They look ancient, like something you might find in a Roman ruin. They probably hold precious resins, frankincense or myrrh, their fragrance held tightly within the porous clay. You also see small packets made of folded parchment tied with thin, colorful thread. Parchment is yellowed with age, and the merchant's handwriting on the label is a beautiful, elegant script. The ink faded from black to a soft, smoky brown. There is a profound sense of order here. Everything has its place. Every jar, every tin, every sack has been placed with care and intention. There is no chaos, no clutter. This order is, in itself, deeply calming. It speaks of a mind that is clear and focused, a life that is lived with purpose and without rush. It tells you that this is a place of stability, a place where things are as they should be. The entire shop is a library of sensory information, but it is a quiet library. A library for the nose, for the eyes, for the fingertips. And right now, it is asleep. The jars are sleeping. The tins are sleeping. The sacks of spice are dreaming of the sun-drenched lands where they were grown. The entire room is breathing slowly in and out with the rhythm of the fire. Let this feeling of deep, quiet order permeate your own being. Let it soothe the untidy corners of your mind. Let it bring a sense of peace and stillness. There is nothing to do here but observe. Nothing to fix. Nothing to change. Everything is in its right place, and you are in your right place, resting, relaxing, and letting the quiet stories of these simple, beautiful objects lull you deeper and deeper into a state of perfect, peaceful repose. Let the fire continue its gentle, crackling lullaby in the background of your awareness. When you are here in this sanctuary of calm, all that is this moment. Let the cares of the world drift away on the gentle breeze. And in this deep, abiding quiet, a soft movement draws your attention. He pushes the pestle around the inside of the bowl, his wrist moving in a constant, fluid motion. And a new sound is born into the quiet of the shop. It is a soft, gritty, crushing sound. A gentle, abrasive whisper. Squish, squish, it is the sound of the hard peppercorns. And the fibrous cardamom pods breaking down, releasing their essence under the slow, steady pressure of the stone. It is a deeply satisfying sound, a sound of purpose and creation. Squish, squish. Round and round he moves the pestle. The rhythm is as steady as a heartbeat, as calming as the gentle lapping of waves on a quiet shore. It is a sound to anchor your drifting mind. Let it be the only thing you hear. Let your awareness contract until there is nothing here but this, the slow, rhythmic grinding of stone against spice. You may find tears rising to your eyes, tears of release, tears of healing, tears of gratitude for this moment of peace. Let them come. Let them flow. Allow yourself to feel the tension draining from your shoulders, the tightness unknotting in your chest. Feel the calming strength of the stone, the steadying pulse of the heartbeat rhythm. Let yourself rest here. Rest here as long as you wish. When you are ready, you can gently open your eyes and return to the world refreshed and renewed. Or you may choose to stay here as long as you like. There is no rush. There is only peace. The spice merchant, who had been resting on his simple stool in the corner, begins to stir. He does not wake with a start, but rather unfolds himself from its stillness like a plant turning towards a gentle light. He rises to his feet with a slow, deliberate grace, his joints making no sound. His soft-soled leather shoes make no noise on the worn wooden floorboards. He is a part of the silence, not an interruption to it. He moves back towards the long, polished counter where the small, precious chest rests, but his attention is not on the chest now. His gaze is on another object, one we noticed earlier but did not explore, the mortar and pestle. It sits near the edge of the counter, a thing of heavy, silent beauty. The mortar, the bowl, is carved from a single piece of dark green marble, almost black, but shot through with veins of pale, creamy white and soft gray. It looks like a storm cloud captured in stone. Its surface is polished smooth on the outside, but you can imagine that the inside is worn to a soft, matte texture from centuries of use. It looks ancient and incredibly heavy. It is a tool of transformation. The pestle, the grinder, rests beside it. It is carved from the same piece of marble, a heavy, club-like tool that fits perfectly in the hand. Its grinding end rounded and smooth. They are a pair, a perfect union of purpose and form. The merchant runs his hand over the cool, smooth surface of the bowl, a gesture of respect and familiarity. Then he turns to the shelves behind him. His hands know exactly where to go. He doesn't search. He reaches for a small, unglazed clay pot, the kind we saw earlier. He removes the cork stopper with a soft, muted pop. The sound is gentle, like a bubble surfacing in deep water. He tips the pot, and into the dark marble bowl fall 3 or 4 small, pale green pods, cardamom. They make a soft, dry, rattling sound as they land. Tick dash tick dash tick. Next, he reaches for one of the small burlap sacks, the one that gives off a faint, peppery warmth. He undoes the twine, his fingers moving with an easy, practiced skill. He dips a small wooden scoop inside and brings out a measure of dry black peppercorns. Little wrinkled spheres of concentrated spice, he pours them into the mortar. They join the cardamom pods with a soft, whispery rustle like dry leaves skittering across stone. He replaces the stopper and readies the sack, his movements economical and serene. His full attention is now on the task at hand. He takes the heavy marble pestle in his hand. You can imagine the satisfying weight of it, cool and solid. He places the rounded end into the bowl amongst the seeds and pods, and then he begins to grind. Let your thoughts settle like dust motes in the sunlit air. Let your muscles relax into the comforting stillness. Let your mind rest in that peaceful, ordered stillness, the silent shells, the sleeping spices, the gentle, breathing light. All is calm, all is quiet. He does not crush and pound. His movements are a slow, steady, circular rhythm. Are you ready? Here we go. The air is thick with the smell of cinnamon and nutmeg and the distinct tang of coriander. Nearby, something savory sizzles on a pan. Bed, the murmur of conversation blends with the rhythmic clatter of dishes and the friendly banter of servers. Laughter echoes warmly in this cozy space filled with the glow of candlelight and the comforting scent of home. This is a place where time slows down and worries fade away. In this haven, a skilled merchant tends to his ancient mortar and pestle, crafting a new spice blend that carries the promise of exotic adventures in distant lands. This is a place of stories. Every jar holds a tale of daring journeys and secret recipes passed down through generations. Each scoop of spice is a reminder of far-off places and the magic they hold. So settle in, grab a mug of steaming hot cocoa, wrap your hands around its warmth. Close your eyes and let the hypnotic rhythm of the grinding pestle transport you to this enchanting shop. Let the gentle, grinding rhythm fade into a deep and resonant silence. The movement has stopped, but the sound still echoes in your mind, a soft, pleasant memory. The air in the shop is now thick and alive with the glorious perfume of the freshly ground spices. Warm, bright, and invigorating blanket of scent that stills the mind and soothes the soul. The merchant keeps the pestle still for a moment, letting the fine dust of the spices settle in the bottom of the dark marble bowl. He looks down into the mortar, not with the pride of an artist, but with the quiet satisfaction of a craftsman who has completed a task well. He then lifts the heavy pestle and places it silently on the wooden counter beside the bowl, setting it down on a small square of soft leather to prevent it from making a sound. Let your gaze follow his as he looks into the bowl. Cardamom pods and peppercorns are gone. In their place is a small mound of fine fragrant powder. It is not one uniform color, but a beautiful, treaty mixture. You can see the pale, almost white powder of the inner cardamom seeds, the greenish-gray flecks of the ground husks, and the dark, almost black specks of the peppercorns. It looks like a miniature landscape of sand and soil from some magical, fragrant world. The merchant's task is not yet finished. The spice is prepared, but now it must be preserved. He turns and glides to a lower shelf, retrieving a small, perfectly clear glass jar. It is empty and immaculately clean, sparkling as it catches the firelight. He also picks up a tiny funnel crafted from a piece of polished tin that glows with a soft, silvery light like moonlight. He places the tiny funnel into the mouth of the glass jar. Two objects fit together perfectly. Then he picks up a small spoon carved from a piece of light-colored olive wood, its grain swirling with lines of yellow and brown. With an incredibly steady hand, he dips the spoon into the powder at the bottom of the mortar. The sound is a soft, delicate scrape, the gentle sound of wood on stone. Scrape, it is a quiet, careful sound. He lifts the spoonful of fragrant powder. A few tiny motes of dust catch the candlelight and sparkle in the air for a moment before vanishing. He brings the spoon over the funnel and tilts it. And now, listen. Listen to the sound of the powder flowing from the spoon through the funnel and into the jar. It is one of the quietest sounds imaginable. A soft, continuous shh. The sound of falling sand in a tiny hourglass. The sound of a soft sigh, shoga. He adds another spoonful. Again, the gentle scrape of the spoon against the marble. And again, the long, soft whispering as the powder flows. Watch the jar as it fills. The powder builds up from the bottom in a soft, perfect cone. A tiny mountain of fragrance. It is a slow, methodical, and deeply peaceful process. There is no rush. Each spoonful is a deliberate act of care. The world shrinks down to this one simple, gentle action. The spoon, the funnel, the jar, and the soft, whispering sound of the falling spice. Scrape shoga, scrape shoga. Soon, the last of the powder is gone from the mortar. The merchant places the wooden spoon down again without a sound. The little glass jar is now half full of the precious, fragrant blend. He carefully lifts the tin funnel from the jar's mouth and sets it aside. Now, he must seal it to keep the fragrance and potency locked inside. From a small wooden box, he takes out a perfectly cut circle of waxed parchment. He places it over the opening of the jar. Then he picks up a small cork stopper. With a firm, gentle pressure from his thumb, he pushes the cork into the neck of the jar. It makes a wonderfully soft and final sound. A low, muted thump, a sound of completion, a sound of preservation. The scent is now captured, held safely within the glass. But one final touch is needed, a name. The merchant moves to a small writing desk in the far corner of the shop that you hadn't even noticed before. On it sits a small well of dark ink and a single quill pen. He takes a tiny rectangular piece of fresh parchment. He dips the tip of the quill into the ink, and then he begins to write. Listen to the sound of the pen nib on the paper. A quiet, personal, intricate sound. A soft, intermittent scratch, scratch, scratch. He is not writing quickly. He is forming each letter with the same care he used to grind the spices. The script is elegant, flowing, and beautiful. He writes not just the names of the spices, but perhaps the date or a special mark known only to him. He allows the ink to dry for a moment, blowing on it with a soft puff of air. Then he applies a tiny drop of glue to the back of the label from a small pot and carefully affixes it to the front of the little jar. It is perfect. The process is complete. From whole seeds to fragrant powder to a perfectly sealed and labeled treasure. The merchant holds the jar up to the candlelight for a moment. Inspecting his work, the light shines through the glass, illuminating the new blend. He seems satisfied with a quiet reverence. He turns back to the shelves. He finds an empty space amongst the other jars, a space that seems to have been waiting for this very creation. He places the new jar in its home. It settles onto the wooden shelf with a soft, solid click. Another story told, another treasure created and put to rest. The shop is filled with a sense of peaceful accomplishment, deep calm that comes from a task done slowly, done well, and done with love. Let that feeling of gentle, quiet accomplishment wash over you, lulling you even deeper into your state of rest. Everything is in its place, all is well, and you are deeply, deeply peaceful. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes and take a moment to look around you. You are still in the cozy, candlelit shop filled with the enchanting aroma of spices. Welcome back to our channel, dear friends. Here, we curate extraordinary experiences designed to expand your consciousness and lead you on journeys of self-discovery. The air is thick with the enticing aroma of spices, enveloping you in a warm embrace as you step inside. Behind the counter stands a weathered old merchant, his eyes twinkling with ancient wisdom. You can practically feel the essence of these spices, their unique characteristics seeping into your senses. The shop itself seems to hum with an unseen energy, drawing you deeper into its mystical embrace. You sense that there is more to this place than meets the eye, that it holds a deeper significance waiting to be uncovered. His presence exudes a timeless quality, hinting at countless tales from distant lands. His words resonate within you, helping you to let go of any distractions and fully immerse yourself in the present moment. You find yourself transported to a peaceful meadow bathed in the warm glow of sunset. You find yourself engaging with these mental exercises, allowing them to evoke emotions and memories within you. The merchant's voice gently brings you back to the present moment. Slowly, you begin to regain awareness of your surroundings. He doesn't speak, but somehow you understand that your journey has touched his heart. Click the link provided to access a realm where stories, visualizations, and ancient wisdom intertwine to guide you on profound journeys. Remember, you hold immense potential within you, and we are here to help you unlock it. Until next time, may your journey be filled with magic and wonder. And always remember to follow your heart, trust your intuition, and never stop believing in the power of your dreams. Thank you for joining us today. Keep shining bright, and we'll see you soon. He gestures towards the door, subtly indicating that it's time for you to leave. With a mix of gratitude and wonder, you rise from the stool, feeling lighter and more connected to the world around you. As you step out of the shop, you carry with you the essence of your journey, The sights, sounds, and smells of the city seem intensified. You feel a surge of vitality coursing through you, ready to embrace life with renewed enthusiasm. You take a few deep breaths, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes and take a moment to look around you. You are still in the cozy, candlelit shop filled with the enchanting aroma of spices. However, something feels different. Your surroundings seem more vibrant, the shadows deeper, the silence more profound. You realize that you have just emerged from a deep meditative state. Through this process, you gain a deeper understanding of your own feelings and reactions, fostering self-awareness and personal growth. Your vision seems sharper, your senses heightened, as if you've just awakened from a dream. The aromatic symphony of the spices is more pronounced, filling you with a newfound energy. The silence is no longer empty, but alive with subtle sounds that were previously unnoticed. The sky is painted with hues of orange and purple, creating a breathtaking panorama. As you stand in this picturesque landscape, you experience a profound sense of tranquility. You notice the soft caress of the wind on your skin and the vibrant colors surrounding you. It is a moment of pure bliss, a sanctuary of peace amidst the chaos of daily life. You feel your body relaxing as you focus on your breath, allowing any tension to melt away. In one area, you discover a serene sitting room adorned with intricate patterns and textures. The sound of trickling water fills the air, creating a soothing ambience. The merchant points out certain plants, mentioning their historical use in healing and their ability to promote mindfulness. You feel a sense of connection with nature, realizing the profound impact of natural elements on your well-being. The air is heavy with the scent of incense, creating an atmosphere of tranquility. Here, the merchant shares insights into the spiritual properties of various herbs and flowers used in meditation and rituals. Their calming properties enhance the sense of peace that has settled over you. As you approach, he offers you a seat on a nearby stool. With a slight nod, he beckons you to relax. He invites you to lie down on a comfortable surface, suggesting that you close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. As you do, you find yourself enveloped in a bubble of calm. The sounds of the outside world fade away, replaced by a profound silence. Today, we invite you to embark on a special adventure. We are delving deep into the realm of guided meditations, where we will guide you through mesmerizing landscapes, stories, and practices aimed at helping you unlock your latent potential and dive into the depths of your inner world. But before we begin, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell to stay connected with us. Let's embark on this incredible journey together. However, something feels different. Your surroundings seem more vibrant, the shadows deeper, the silence more profound. You realize that you have just emerged from a deep meditative state. As you do, the merchant begins to share enigmatic stories about the origins of these exotic spices and their mystical properties. Each tale adds a layer of intrigue to the shop's already enchanting atmosphere. For instance, he speaks of cardamom, a spice with a captivating aroma. He reveals that it is said to aid in unlocking hidden potential and enhancing mental clarity. Cinnamon, with its sweet and spicy fragrance, is believed to bring warmth and prosperity. Meanwhile, the mysterious saffron adds a touch of magic, believed to attract positive energy and ignite creativity. In this magical space, where reality intertwines with dreams, borders between awake and asleep become blurred. You find yourself in a small but inviting shop nestled in a bustling city. With a sense of curiosity and anticipation, you settle onto the stool, eager to explore the secrets held within the spice shop. As the merchant weaves these narratives, you find yourself captivated by the wisdom embedded in each story. But it is time to continue. The merchant guides you through a labyrinthine network of rooms and gardens, each space more captivating than the last. As you wander further, you come across a tranquil garden where exotic plants and flowers bloom in vibrant colors. After this enlightening tour, the merchant leads you to a secluded chamber that exudes an aura of serenity. Now, with a gentle voice, the merchant begins to guide you through a profound meditation journey. As the meditation deepens, the merchant's voice takes you on a vivid mental excursion. The merchant's voice continues to guide you, leading you through various scenarios designed to stimulate your imagination and introspection. But it is time to return. When you are ready, open your eyes and take a moment to look around you. The shop looks the same, yet you feel different. The old merchant is watching you with a knowing smile. And now, dear friends, We invite you to continue exploring the vast universe of consciousness and meditation through our guided meditation series. This is the last place you will remember before you enter the timeless void. Let your awareness rest in that deep, peaceful silence, cradled by the soft sounds of your own being, the gentle rhythm of your breath, the steady beat of your heart, all in harmony with the quiet life of the room. You are a part of this place. You belong here, and since you belong here, let yourself find a place to truly rest. As you lower yourself into it, the old leather cushion releases a soft, deep sigh, a gentle whoosh of air, as if the chair is exhaling in contentment to finally be holding you. And now, just let go. Feel the chair receive your weight completely. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. The merchant has risen silently from his stool and approached you. It is not scratchy, but you can feel the natural fibers, the honesty of the material. It smells clean and earthy, like dry lanolin, and the faint, pleasant scent of the cedar chest where it is stored. Only love awaits you on the other side. All you have to do is let go, surrender to the depths of your being, to cross the threshold and dive into the waiting arms of the eternal now. Let go of the old, the tired, the heavy, and embrace the new, the pure, the free. I am with you, my brothers and sisters, every step of the way. Trust me, when you enter the void, you will know you have come home, and allow yourself to be guided into the timeless void. What you will find there, what you will become, is beyond anything you can imagine, beyond the farthest reaches of your wildest dreams. The journey into the void is also a journey into yourself, a journey into the very heart of existence. You are about to discover who you truly are. You are about to remember. Remember what? That is for you to find out. But remember you will. Here in the timeless void, all is revealed. Now, you are completely at rest. Your body is heavy, warm, and still, supported by the chair, warmed by the fire on one side, cooled by the quiet air on the other, and grounded by the gentle weight of the heavy wool blanket. Every part of you is being told that it is time to rest. It is safe to let go. There is nothing more to do. There is nothing to see. There is only the feeling of this profound physical comfort, this deep, unwavering sense of safety and peace. Let your mind dissolve into this feeling. Let your consciousness merge with the stillness of your body, as quiet and peaceful as the sleeping spices on the shelves, as still and patient as the ancient stones of the hearth. You are home. You don't need to open your eyes. You can just feel his calm, gentle energy. He is holding a folded blanket. It is a thick, heavy blanket woven from a dark, soft wool. With a slow, careful movement, he unfolds it. You hear the soft, muffled rustle of the heavy fabric, and then he drapes it over you. Feel the sensation of the blanket as it settles over your legs and lap. Feel its weight. It is not a light, flimsy thing. It is a blanket with a reassuring heaviness, a comforting pressure that makes you feel even more secure, more grounded, more safe. This gentle weight is profoundly calming, signaling to every part of you that you can let go completely. You are tucked in. You are cared for. The back of the chair is high enough to support your neck and head. The seat is deep and wide, letting you sink into it, feeling utterly held and secure. If you were to close your eyes now, which you don't have to, but if you were to, you would see darkness, but not a vacant, empty darkness, no. In this darkness, there are countless pinpricks of silver light, and these lights are stars, not distant suns in the night sky, but stars that burn brightly within you, stars that have always burned brightly within you. You just haven't noticed them before. But now, bathed in the deep calm of this place, now cradled in the silent embrace of the timeless void, now you can see them. These stars are sparks of pure awareness, bright points of consciousness that have always been there, hidden beneath the weight of waking life. The light of each star is steady and clear. They burn, without flickering or fading. As you gaze into this inner darkness, you realize that each of these stars is a doorway, a portal to a vast, luminous realm. Each star is a gateway to a world where time stands still, where silence is golden, where peace is the only language spoken. It is an inner world that has always been yours, but only now in the stillness of this moment. Can you truly see it? Can you truly know it? Let your gaze drift in your mind's eye to a corner near the hearth. Let your arms rest on the wide wooden armrests. They are made of a dark, smooth wood, perhaps oak or cherry, polished to a soft glow by 1,000 resting hands. Feel the solid, reassuring texture under your palms and forearms. Wood is smooth, solid, and dependable. Let your hands lie open and relaxed upon them. Now, notice the dance of temperature on your skin. On one side, the side closer to the hearth, you can feel the gentle, radiant warmth of the fire. It's like a soft, warm blanket touching your cheek, your shoulder, your arm, your leg. A constant, soothing wave of gentle heat that melts away any tension. On the other side of your body, the side facing the vast, quiet expanse of the shop, you can feel the coolness of the still air. It is not a cold or drafty feeling, but a calm, refreshing coolness. The coolness of deep shadows and ancient stone. Let your body rest in this beautiful balance of warm and cool. The warmth soothes and relaxes, while the coolness calms and quiets. It is a perfect equilibrium, and you are at the very center of it, held in perfect comfort. There, nestled between a tall shelf of silent jars and the warm stones of the fireplace, is an old armchair. It has been waiting for you. It is a large, comfortable chair made of a deep, dark brown leather. It is old, but it has been cared for. The leather is not cracked and peeling, but rather worn to a soft, supple texture, like a beloved old glove, in the places where many have rested their heads and arms. The leather is smooth and has a soft sheen. In other places, it is covered in a fine network of creases and lines. Beautiful map of all the quiet moments of rest it has provided over the years. It has absorbed the scents of the shop and gives off a faint, comforting perfume of old leather, with smoke and a hint of beeswax. Imagine yourself moving towards it. Your steps are silent on the old wooden floor. You reach the chair and turn to sit. The old leather is not cold. It is cool at first, but it quickly absorbs your own warmth, creating a feeling of perfect neutral comfort. As you rest there, sinking deeper into the embrace of the old chair, you sense a quiet presence. The texture of the wool is soft, but also slightly rustic. Here, in the heart of the quiet shop, you can drift, you can float, you can sink into the deepest, most restorative rest you have known. Now, it is time to cross the threshold. It is time to step through one of these stars. Don't be afraid. There is nothing to fear. And so, my friends, I invite you to step through the star that calls to you the most. Here we meet again, my friend, in this sacred space where the mundane world fades away and you are left cradled in the tranquil embrace of the present moment. Today's journey is one of pure indulgence. Our focus is on complete relaxation, allowing you to melt into the comfort and quiet of the shop. The worries of the world fade into a distant hum, and you are left suspended in a bubble of tranquility. Don't chase after them. Don't try to hold them. Just watch them go. Feel the grounding sensation of the blanket against your skin, the support of the chair beneath you, and the calming presence of the fire beside you. You are cocooned off from the world, tucked away in your very own sanctuary. Every inch of your being is at ease. Let the feather float upon the gentle soundscape. The primary note, the steady rhythm, is the voice of the fire. That soft, constant crackle-pop hiss. It is the shop's lullaby, a timeless song of warmth and safety. Listen to how the deep, velvet silence of the room cradles that sound, holding it gently. His spices are dreaming with you, whispering tales of faraway lands and forgotten magic. Even the old leather chair is content, basking in the quiet joy of holding you as you sink into its embrace. Fire is your faithful companion, keeping you warm and safe as you venture deeper into the realms of sleep. Its flickering flames dance just for you, casting playful shadows on the walls and whispering secrets to the smoke that curls lazily towards the ceiling. Together, you and the fire are creating a sacred bond in the heart of the shop, a shared moment of tranquility amidst the chaos of the world. The silence is so profound that it allows you to hear the subtle music of your own being, the gentle rhythm of your breathing, the soft, steady beat of your own heart. Its gentle weight anchors you to the present moment, reminding you to let go of everything else. When you are ready to return to the world, you will emerge refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to face the day with renewed energy and clarity. For now, allow yourself to melt away into the quiet heart of the shop, trusting that when you return, you will carry a piece of this tranquility with you always. In this haven of peace, you are truly alone, yet you feel a profound sense of connection, connected to the warmth of the fire, the scent of the spices, the gentle touch of the blanket, and the quiet embrace of the old leather chair. You are part of this space, and this space is part of you. You have become part of the orchestra of the quiet. Your rhythms have joined the rhythm of the fire, all playing a single harmonious symphony of rest. There is nothing to do now but be. Let your awareness flow like water, taking on the shape of whatever it encounters. Picture the flickering flames of the candles casting their warm glow on the walls, creating a mesmerizing play of light and shadow. See the dancing shadows cast by the burning logs in the hearth, weaving their magic on the floor and the ceiling. Imagine how the sunlight streams through the window, painting a rectangle of warmth on the countertop, highlighting the dust motes that twirl and swirl in its golden rays. You are enveloped by a symphony of light and shadow, creating a visual lullaby that soothes your soul. In this sanctuary of peace, you are cocooned off from the harsh glare of the external world. Instead, you bask in the soft, comforting glow of candlelight and firelight, allowing your senses to unwind and relax. The visual symphony of light and shadow plays on, lulling you deeper into tranquility. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in the fragrant air. It is the feeling of sinking into the soft leather of the chair, the feeling of sinking into the warmth of the fire, the feeling of sinking into the weight of the blanket, the feeling of sinking into the deep, quiet heart of the silence. It is a wonderful feeling, a feeling of letting go completely. As you surrender to this feeling, imagine yourself as a small boat on a vast, still lake. The boat is your body and mind, and the lake is the boundless sea of tranquility that surrounds you in the shop. The gentle rocking of the boat mirrors the rhythm of your breath, and the horizon is the line between wakefulness and sleep. You are drifting, and the longer you stay on this lake of peace, the more you begin to lose track of time. All that matters is the feeling of the boat gently swaying beneath you, and the boundless sky above you stretching into eternity. Feel the weight of your limbs, the fingers, the toes, the ears, the nose, the lips, the eyelids, the eyelashes, the neck, the arms, the hands, the torso, the legs, and the feet. Grounded in the quiet embrace of the shop, embrace the feeling of being observed by the friendly eyes of the merchant watching over you. From his nook above, know that he is rooting for you, cheering you on in this journey of deep relaxation. He wants nothing more than for you to find your own inner peace and tranquility. And in this moment, you are doing just that. As they drift by, send them on their way with a silent goodbye. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who observes them. Let it flow through the sensory landscape of this sanctuary, revisiting the peaceful sensations that have welcomed you here. Allow the feather to dance with the scent, the sound, the light, and the warmth, reveling in the symphony of tranquility that surrounds you. First, let your feather of awareness drift on the scent. With each slow, easy breath you take, notice the tapestry of fragrance that fills the air. Breathe in the sweet, gentle perfume of the beeswax candles, a scent of honey and sunlight. Woven through it is the brighter, sharper fragrance of the cardamom and pepper the merchant so carefully ground, a reminder of warmth in distant lands. Underneath it all is the ancient foundational scent of the shop itself, the dry, reassuring aroma of old cedar and pine from the shells, a scent that speaks of stability and time. And closer, right here with you, is the clean, earthy smell of the wool blanket that covers you, and the faint, comforting scent of old leather from the chair that holds you. You are breathing in the very essence of peace. Each breath in draws this tranquility deeper into you, and each breath out releases any last remnants of the busy world, leaving you lighter, calmer, and more serene. And right now, the most important thing is to stay present in the quiet shop. Rest your awareness on the feeling of the blanket, on the texture of the old leather, on the warmth of the fire, and on the peace that envelops you. Let the gentle silence wash over you, soothing your frayed nerves and calming your restless mind. Here, in the hushed stillness of the shop, you are invited to let go of everything, including the need to think, the need to plan, the need to achieve. Simply be. Just as the merchant carefully measured out his precious spices, take a moment to measure out your relaxation. Be precise, be intentional, and commit fully to this experience. Give yourself permission to rest, to rejuvenate, and to restore your spirit. Allow the weight of the blanket to envelop you, anchoring you to this moment of perfect peace. Feel its gentle pressure, a constant, reassuring hug that whispers, you are safe, you are loved, you are home. Inhale deeply and feel the tension draining from your shoulders, releasing any lingering stress or strain of the day. With every exhale, let go of what was and what will be, finding solace in the comforting quiet of the old leather chair. Surrender to the moment, embracing the feeling of being truly present in the heart of the quiet shop. In this sanctuary, time stands still. With your awareness anchored in the comforting weight of the blanket, let your thoughts drift away like clouds floating across the vast expanse of the sky. When your thoughts try to pull you back into the chaos of daily life, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. Now, let your awareness become like a single, soft feather drifting on the gentle currents of the air. Now, let your awareness drift towards the sounds of the room. And lastly, with your awareness anchored in the present moment, allow your feather to dance with the light. Feel the gentle, pleasant pull downwards, a pull into deeper relaxation, a pull into sleep. The merchant watches over you, ensuring your journey into the depths of relaxation is smooth and comfortable. And finally, the blanket envelops you, a soft, woolly cloud that cradles your body and shields you from the outside world. Stay here as long as you like, enjoying the peace and tranquility that envelops you. Let's jump right into it, okay? You are sinking now. You are sinking into the depths of relaxation and letting go, going much, much deeper with each breath you breathe. So deeply, so completely. The world of the shop, the warm chair, the heavy blanket, the gentle sounds that I am making. They are all distant now. They have become a soft, warm memory, a gentle foundation upon which your deep, healing rest is built. They have delivered you safely to the shores of sleep. And now you are drifting away from that shore, out into a vast and peaceful ocean of tranquility. Float now. Feel the perfect support of this. Quiet, warm water. It holds you completely. You are weightless, timeless, boundless. There is no effort required. No thought is needed. You are simply floating, drifting in a place of perfect calm. The water is dark, the color of a moonless midnight sky, and it is as warm as a gentle breath. It is the water of deep, dreamless sleep. Each gentle current carries you further and further into peace, further and further into rest. The last echoes of my voice are just soft ripples on the surface. Far above you, you are sinking below the ripples now, down into the silent, motionless deep. Down, and down, and down. Deeper and deeper you go. But this is not a frightening deep. It is a comforting, safe, and welcoming deep. It is the deepness of your own inner peace, the quietest center of your own being here. In the profound silence of the deep, your body knows exactly what to do. Every cell is resting. Every muscle is released. Every nerve is calm. Your heart beats with a slow, strong, steady rhythm, pumping peace through your entire body. Your breath is a slow, silent tide, rising and falling in perfect harmony with the quiet of the deep. This is a time of restoration, a time of healing. Your mind, too, is finding its own deep rest. Thoughts, if they come at all, are like slow, deep-sea creatures, swimming lazily in the far distance. They are made of shadow and water. They have no weight, no urgency. They drift by, and you watch them, completely detached, completely at peace. They cannot disturb you here. They cannot reach you in this silent, peaceful place. You are drifting in an ocean of pure potential, an ocean of quiet where everything is allowed to reset, to renew, to become whole again. The stresses and worries of the day have dissolved into the water, becoming nothing. The questions and plans for tomorrow are on a distant shore you cannot see and do not need to think about. There is only the here and now of this deep, profound, and healing rest, floating and drifting, sinking and resting. The darkness here is a comfort. It is a soft, velvet darkness that wraps around you like the most comfortable blanket. It is the darkness of the womb, the darkness of a seed deep in the earth. It is a darkness that is full of potential, full of life, full of peace. Let it hold you. Let it soothe you. Let it protect you as you drift. There is no time here. A minute could be an hour, and an hour could be a minute. The clocks of the waking world have no meaning in this timeless, peaceful place. There's only the long, unbroken stretch of restorative peace. You have all the time you need to gather your strength, to soothe your mind, to heal your body. You may have felt lighter when you were floating, but now you feel grounded, held, cradled, and utterly safe in the deep, silent embrace of sleep. Let go even more. Let go of the feeling of floating and just become the water itself. Let go of the feeling of drifting and just become the quiet current. Dissolve into this peace. Merge with this tranquility. Become one with the deep, silent, restorative power of sleep itself. Now let go of the sensation of the blanket, of the cushion, of the chair, of the water. Let go of the sound of my voice. Let go of the feeling of the air on your skin. Let go of the feeling of the blood flowing through your veins, of the breath flowing in and out. Let go of the feeling of your limbs, of your torso, of your head, of your neck. Let go of the feeling of being you. There is nothing but this deep, profound, and unbreakable peace. It is yours. It has always been yours. You have simply returned to it. Return home to the very center of your own quiet being. Be this. Just is, and in this vast, unending spaciousness, you are free. Free from everything that was pulling at you, tugging at you, distracting you, urging you, worrying you in the waking world. Here there is only peace, and in this deep, rich, abundant peace, you can find the healing you need. the restoration you crave, the renewal of body and mind in this sacred space of deep sleep. You are allowed to simply be. You are allowed to do absolutely nothing. Your nervous system is finally getting the downtime it needs to fully, deeply, profoundly rest. The worries and stress of the day are gone. The challenges and changes of life no longer have any power over you. All that is left is the pure potential of your being, the seed of who you are meant to be. You are planted deeply in the nourishing soil of sleep. You are covered over with the soft, dark blanket of night. You are surrounded by the sheltering arms of endless peace. You are nurtured by the life-giving energy of deep rest. From this place of safety, of wholeness, of quiet, you can gather your strength. You can find your way back to yourself. You can remember what it means to truly live. Rest now. Rest deeply. Heal completely. The quiet is with you. The peace is you, drifting deeper and deeper still into the silent, healing, wonderful dark. You are infinitely held and infinitely loved. And as you sink into this love, you are set free. Free to let go, free to surrender, free to simply be. Sleep now, sleep, sleep. You are so deep now, so peaceful. The warm, dark ocean of sleep has carried you to its very bottom, to a place of perfect, silent stillness. And here, in this profound quiet, a gentle transformation occurs. The feeling of water dissolves, and you are left floating in a new kind of peaceful immensity. The silence of the void, the peace that existed before the first sound. It is a perfect, healing, absolute quiet. It presses in on you from all sides, not with force. Imagine the thoughts and memories of your day as tiny bits of stardust. Your sleeping mind, with infinite wisdom, is now gently sorting through them. The feeling of being held by the universe itself. The feeling of being rocked in the cradle of the cosmos. There is nothing to disturb you here. Nothing can reach you. If sounds are still reaching you, gently push them away. As you breathe out, let go of everything that no longer serves you. Ask the universe for guidance, for healing, for clarity, or simply for more of this profound peace. Then when you open your eyes, carry some of this peace with you. Remember the feeling of being a small, warm, gently pulsing light floating in a vast, safe, and silent space. Take this feeling with you as you face the day. Use it to navigate the challenges that await you. And know that no matter how turbulent the world may become, you have a place to return to. You have a sanctuary within you. You have the peace of the cosmos. Let go of the past, of worries, of expectations. Release them all back into the void from which they came. You are a star now. You are a point of light radiating peace and tranquility. You are part of the cosmic dance. You are in perfect balance. Your light is steady. Your color is clear. Your energy is renewed. You are aligned with the infinite wisdom of the universe. You are one with the stillness of existence. Imagine them as tiny pebbles tossed into the immense ocean of the void. They make small, transient ripples that quickly vanish. You are protected here. No sound can disturb you. Here is the great silence. Here is the peace that surrounds you. Embrace it. Let it wash over you. Allow it to envelop you completely. Let it fill you with its still, small voice. Feel the tension leaving your body. Feel your muscles melting into the soft abyss. Surrender yourself to this feeling of utter relaxation. You are beyond the reach of the world. You are in the heart of the great peace, the deepest peace, the peace from which all things are born and to which all things return. It gathers the stardust of happy memories, of lessons learned, of love felt. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let the pleasant feeling of relaxation spread throughout your body. Take a few moments to adjust to the space around you. As you open your eyes, allow the light to greet you warmly. If you are outside, take a deep breath in and savor the freshness of the air. If you are inside, take a moment to appreciate the comfort of your surroundings. Gently rise from your resting place, feeling invigorated and renewed. Carry the peace of the cosmos with you as you step into your day, and let the great, slow turning of the universe lull you deeper and deeper, deeper still, into the very soul of sleep, and weaves them into the glowing heart of your star, making your light a little warmer, a little brighter, and the other bits of dust, the worries, the frustrations, the fears your mind simply lets them go. It releases them with a gentle puff of cosmic wind, and you can watch them drift away, 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 until they are nothing but faint, fading specks in the infinite distance, dissolving back into the void. Your mind is becoming clean, clear, and uncluttered. It is healing itself in the great, quiet emptiness, but like the softest cotton, muffling everything, protecting you from every disturbance. Each cell is a tiny, peaceful star finding its perfect alignment, its perfect state of rest. Energy flows between them like gentle rivers of light, repairing what is weary, restoring what is spent. You are gathering new energy from the quiet all around you, drawing it into your very core, preparing for the day to come, but without any hurry, without any sense of a deadline. There is only the slow, patient, and wonderful process of renewal. This silence is a sanctuary. You are a part of this silence now. Your own quiet light pulses with a slow, steady, gentle rhythm, a soft, sleeping heartbeat in the vastness of space. In the far distance, you can see other points of light, other sleeping stars. There are other dreamers, other souls at rest, each floating in their own peaceful solitude. You are alone, but you are not lonely. You are part of a great, silent, sleeping constellation, a cosmic family at rest. You are drifting in the soft, quiet velvet of space. You are not cold. You are not alone. You are a single, gentle point of light, a tiny, sleeping star floating in the middle of a vast and beautiful nebula. All around you are soft, cosmic clouds of gentle color. It is the deepest rhythm of all, the turning of galaxies, the slow dance of the universe. You are turning with it, held safely in its gentle, cosmic waltz. This rhythm is so deep and so ancient, it aligns every part of your being, tuning you to the fundamental frequency of peace. Drifting, floating, turning in a slow cosmic lullaby. Hues of deep indigo, soft violet, and the dusky rose of a forgotten sunset. These colors are soft and muted, and they drift and swirl in a slow, silent, cosmic ballet. There is no up or down here, no right or left. There is only the center, and you are it. You are weightless, utterly and completely free, drifting on currents of pure peace through clouds of silent color. The silence here is even deeper than the silence of the ocean. It is the great silence. Feel the gentle, slow rotation of the cosmos. It is a movement so vast, so slow, so smooth that you can barely feel it. In this deep, stellar quiet, your mind is finding a new kind of clarity. Your body, too, is a quiet constellation. Let go of everything but this feeling. The feeling of being a small, warm, gently pulsing light floating in a vast, safe, and silent space. Rest in this cosmic silence. Drift in these clouds of gentle color. Be the quiet star that you are. If you're still awake, keep your eyes closed and continue to drift. Drift deeper into the quiet of the cosmos. As you breathe in, imagine drawing in the vastness of the cosmos. If you would like to bring some of this peace into your waking life, then take a moment to set an intention. Now it's time to wake up. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms and legs. You are floating in the great cosmic quiet, a gentle star in a sea of soft, swirling color. Held by the silence, rocked by the slow turning of the universe. This peace is absolute. This stillness is profound. And now, from this place of boundless rest, you feel a gentle, almost imperceptible pull, a soft, loving invitation to drift in a new direction. Your tiny, sleeping star begins a long, slow, graceful descent. You are not falling. You are being drawn gently, lovingly, downwards. You drift through the soft violet and indigo clouds of the nebula, and they part for you like a soft curtain. Below you, in the immense distance, you see a world. A quiet, sleeping sphere of deep blues and soft whites shrouded in the peace of the night. You drift closer and closer, a tiny, warm meteor of pure peace. You enter the upper atmosphere without a sound, without a jolt. You're just a gentle warmth, a soft light. Drifting down through the quiet night sky, you pass over sleeping continents and dark, calm oceans. The entire world is at rest beneath you, and you are a part of that rest. You continue to drift downwards, your light softening, your warmth turning inwards. Until you are floating just above the surface of the land, you drift over a quiet forest. Its trees like sleeping, giants, their leaves whispering in a breeze you cannot feel. You are drawn to a small clearing, and here, your journey downwards continues. You sink now, gently, effortlessly. You sink through the soft, damp grass, through the layer of fallen leaves, and you sink into the earth itself. The earth does not resist you, it welcomes you. It parts for you and then closes around you, holding you in the most perfect, gentle embrace. You come to rest deep, deep beneath the surface in a place of absolute quiet, absolute darkness, and absolute safety. You are a seed, a small, smooth, perfect seed, holding all of your potential within your tiny, sleeping form. You are buried in the heart of the earth. It is the most comforting feeling imaginable. The soil around you is not heavy or cold. It is warm, soft, and rich with life. It is a blanket of pure, nurturing energy. Feel the gentle, constant pressure on all sides. It is the feeling of being held, the feeling of being completely and utterly safe from the world. No sounds can reach you here. The winds, the rains, the noises of the day are 1,000 miles away. Here, there is only the deep, muffled, profound silence of the earth. It is a silence that hums with life, with potential. It is the silence of roots growing, of water seeping, of life quietly, patiently preparing itself. And you are part of it. You can feel yourself growing roots, not physical roots, but roots of peace. With every slow breath, these roots extend deeper and deeper into the quiet soil, anchoring you, grounding you, making you feel stable and secure. You are connected to the deep, steady, patient strength of the earth itself. Nothing can shake you, nothing can disturb you. You are drawing nourishment from the stillness all around you. The quiet earth feeds you with peace. The gentle darkness feeds you with calm. Profound silence feeds you with strength. This is not an empty waiting. This is a time of deep, quiet, powerful absorption. You are drinking in everything you need. Let go of all that you are and just be the seed. A seed of pure potential resting in the perfect safety of the dark, warm, quiet earth. You do not need to strive. You do not need to grow yet. The time for that will come in its own perfect season. For now, the only task is to rest, to be still, to gather your energy in the deep, peaceful dark. All the power for a new day, for a new beginning, is concentrating itself within you. The light of the star you were has now become the spark of life within the seed. It is safe. It is protected. It is gathering its strength. Rest in the heart of the earth. Feel its slow, steady heartbeat all around you. Let its deep, quiet strength become your strength. Let its profound patience become your patience. There is nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Only this deep, grounded, earthy, and profoundly restorative rest. Sinking deeper into the soil, sinking deeper into the stillness, sinking deeper into the very heart of peace. Before we begin, please consider subscribing and enabling notifications to stay updated on our latest videos. Also, please support us by liking this video and sharing it with others. You are resting deep within the earth, a single, perfect seed held in the warm, dark, silent embrace of the soil. Journey inside yourself, inside the smooth, protective shell of the seed that you are. Explore the universe that lies within. It is not empty inside, that everything happens in its own perfect time. It releases you from all pressure, all expectation. There is no bright, jarring light to disturb your vision. There is no clock to mark the passing of hours. Picture a majestic bird soaring effortlessly through the clouds, riding the wind currents with grace and ease. Feel the deep connection the redwood has to the earth, its roots anchoring it firmly to the ground while its branches reach up to touch the sky. This tree has learned to bend with the wind, to sway and even dance with the most powerful storms that come its way. Begin to feel the gentle vibrations of life returning to your body. Take a moment to notice how you feel, refreshed, rejuvenated, and deeply connected to the rhythms of nature. Carry this sense of grounding, resilience, and graceful flow with you as you move through the rest of your day. Remember the oak tree's strength, the bird's ability to ride the winds of change, the redwood's steadfastness in the face of challenges, and the river's adaptability and continuous flow. May these timeless natural wonders continue to inspire and guide you on your journey through life. Nurture the deep sense of inner peace and connection to the earth that you have cultivated in this meditation. May you find comfort and strength in knowing that you are always connected to the earth, its rhythms, and its abundant wisdom. As you go about your day, take a few deep breaths, feeling the connection between your inner stillness and the vibrant world around you. With renewed energy and a peaceful heart, may you step into the rest of your day with a deep sense of grounding, resilience, and connection to the natural world. Similarly, in your own life, cultivate a deep sense of inner strength and resilience. Know that you too can weather any storm that may come your way. Just as the redwood's roots anchor it to the earth, you are grounded by your inner strength and life experiences. And like the redwood's branches reaching towards the sky, your dreams, aspiration, and potential are limitless. Notice how the bird doesn't fight against the wind, but instead uses it to its advantage, allowing it to soar higher. Despite rocks and rapids along its path, the river remains undeterred. Eventually reaching its destination, the river's journey symbolizes the continuous flow of life, reminding us that change and movement are inevitable. Just as the river adapts to its surroundings and finds ways to navigate around obstacles, you too can adapt to the ever-changing circumstances of life. Embrace the river's wisdom and learn to flow through life's challenges, knowing that each bend in the river, each rock and rapid is an opportunity for growth, reflection, and ultimately a chance to reach your destination more wisely and gracefully, and travel farther than any creature with wings could ever hope to do on its own. Just as the bird uses the wind, you too can learn to harness the winds of change in your life. When faced with challenges or transitions, instead of resisting, imagine letting go, surrendering to the flow of life, and allowing yourself to be carried to where you need to be. Embrace the unknown with open arms, trusting that like the bird, you will find your path made easier by the unseen forces guiding you. There is no past to regret and no future to plan for. All of the complexities of the waking world have been stripped away, leaving only the simple, profound truth of your own peaceful existence. You are pure being, pure rest, pure potential. Let this understanding sink into the very core of you. Let it fill the space within the seed. The knowledge that you are safe, the knowledge that you are renewing your strength, the knowledge that your rest is natural, purposeful, and deeply healing. Feel the stillness at your center, that tiny point of condensed, warm light. Let your entire awareness come to rest there. Let it be your anchor in this ocean of quiet. It is the silent flame of your life force burning steadily, calmly, and without effort. It is the essence of you, at peace. Only purpose right in this moment is to be a seed resting in the dark. Allow yourself to sink deeper into the feeling of being cradled by the soil, nourished by the earth's gentle embrace. Imagine the roots of the mighty oak tree reaching out like gnarled fingers, seeking connection and strength in the earth just as you are connected here. See how these ancient roots intertwine, creating a vast network that anchors the tree through storms, nourishes it with life-giving minerals, and allows it to stand tall for centuries. As you rest here, feel the solidity of the earth, its grounding presence enveloping you, anchoring you to the earth. Just as the oak tree's roots draw nourishment from the earth, know that you too are being fed, nurtured, and revitalized by this fertile ground. And just as the tree's roots intertwine and support each other, you are part of a greater web of life here, connected to all living beings that draw sustenance from the earth. Experience the deep sense of belonging that comes from being rooted in the earth. Feel the strength and resilience that comes from being grounded in this fertile soil. You are not alone here. You are part of a vibrant ecosystem, a community of life that thrives in the earth's embrace. And you are fulfilling that purpose perfectly. You are part of the great, slow cycles of the earth. Even here, deep beneath the surface, you are connected to them. You cannot see the moon, but you can feel its ancient, gentle pull, a rhythm that ties the oceans and guides the growth of all living things. It is a slow, silent rhythm that rocks you, even in your stillness. You cannot feel the sun, but you know that its warmth is stored in the soil around you, a gentle, ambient heat that nurtures and protects. You are part of a system of life that understands rest. The forest above you sleeps in the night. The river slows in the deep pools. The very stones are engaged in a process of transformation so slow that it appears as perfect stillness. You have simply joined this great natural sleeping world. You have found your place within its quiet, rhythmic, and peaceful existence. It is full of a quiet, dormant, powerful energy. At the very center of your being is a core of pure potential. Imagine it as a tiny, condensed point of soft, warm light. The light of the star you once were, now folded in on itself, preserved and protected. It does not radiate outwards. It simply is. A steady, unwavering core of pure life energy waiting patiently. All around this core, everything is perfectly still. Think of the tightly coiled spring of a clock waiting for the right moment to release its energy in a slow, controlled, and purposeful way. That is the state of your being now. You are a perfectly coiled spring of potential at rest, conserving all of your strength, all of your vitality. There is a great power in this stillness. It is the power of conservation, of renewal, of perfect patience. There is no need to uncoil. There is no urge to grow. The time for that is not now. Now is the time for being. Just being. Still and quiet and full of powerful, sleeping energy. You are safe here. You are grounded. In a place of profound and patient peace. The world above, with all its movement and noise, is a distant memory, a forgotten dream. Here, there is only stillness. Thank you. And now, welcome to this deeply relaxing guided meditation where we will explore the profound experience of being a seed sleeping beneath the earth. Let your awareness, which has been focused on the feeling of the earth around you, now turn inwards. This state of patient waiting is deeply, deeply restorative. It teaches every part of you that there is no hurry. In this deep, quiet inner world, notice what is absent. There are no voices here, no demands, no expectations. Take a moment to fully embody the experience of being a seed nestled in the earth. Now, let's turn our attention to the sky above. Next, visualize the resilient redwood trees standing strong against the relentless winds that batter its bark. Finally, picture the gentle flowing river moving steadily towards the sea. You are now ready to emerge from this deeply restful state. Welcome to this channel. I am the voice of this meditation. This is a place where we come together to explore the power of our own inner stillness and vast potential. I invite you to join me on this journey to settle in and to let's begin. Here we find ourselves connected to all life, drawing strength and sustenance from the earth and the cosmos. We yearn to merge with the earth, to become one with the natural rhythms of life. With each passing moment, we grow closer to our true selves, embracing the fullness of our being. And so our journey continues, an endless exploration of the mysteries of life, the vastness of the cosmos, and the infinite potential that lies within us. We find solace in the beauty of the natural world, the grandeur of mountains, the serenity of forests, the vastness of the ocean. In these moments of connection, we feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the gift of life and the privilege of experiencing existence in all its wonder. We realize that our journey is not merely intellectual, but deeply spiritual. We are not just seekers of knowledge, but pilgrims on a path to enlightenment. Our goal is not to remain separate from the world, but to engage with it in a profound and meaningful way. We are called to be stewards of the earth, to care for the natural world that sustains us, and to honor the interconnectedness of all living beings. With this realization comes a renewed sense of purpose. We are not merely passive observers, but active participants in the grand tapestry of existence. We are here to contribute to the evolution of consciousness, to help raise humanity to a higher level of understanding and compassion. We are one with the flow of energy, vibrating in harmony with the rhythm of the universe. In this state of unity, there is no separation, no isolation, only a profound sense of belonging. Here we are free from the limitations of the waking world, unbound by the rules and expectations that often confine us. We shed the weight of societal norms and the burden of unmet expectations. Instead, we embrace the freedom to explore our inner depths without fear or judgment. This inner freedom allows us to express ourselves authentically, to speak our truth with clarity and conviction. Voices resonate with the courage of those who have found their true selves, unafraid and unashamed. In this state of vibrant aliveness, we tap into a boundless well of creativity. Minds are fertile grounds where innovative ideas take root and flourish. We become catalysts for positive change, inspiring others to embrace their own inner wisdom and ignite their personal revolutions. But our journey doesn't end here, for we are also explorers of the vast cosmic mystery, venturing into the uncharted territories of existence. With open hearts and curious minds, we seek to understand the intricate tapestry that connects us to the grand narrative of the universe. We ponder the profound questions of life, death, and the nature of reality itself. And in our quest for knowledge, we stumble upon ancient wisdom that has been hidden for eons. We uncover the secrets held within sacred texts and the profound teachings of mystical traditions. These timeless insights guide us, offering a map to navigate the complexities of human existence. As we continue our exploration, we encounter kindred spirits who have embarked on their own quest for truth and enlightenment. Together, we form a community of seekers, sharing our experiences and supporting each other along the path. We recognize that the journey is best traveled not alone, but in the company of those who share our thirst for knowledge, a yearning for a deeper understanding of life as mysteries. You are resting in the deep, warm stillness of the earth, a single, patient seed holding a universe of quiet potential within you. Your roots of peace are anchored deep in the soil. Your core is a point of steady, unwavering, sleeping light. You are perfectly still, perfectly safe, and perfectly at peace. And now, into this perfect stillness, something new and gentle arrives. Feel, more than hear, a slow, silent movement in the earth around you. It is the movement of water. Not a rush, not a flood, but a slow, patient seeping of cool, clean moisture through the dark, rich soil. It is life-giving water, making its ancient, quiet journey down into the deep places of the earth. It moves without sound, a current of pure, liquid silence. It wends its way around stones and through the tiny passages between particles of soil, and it is drawn gently towards you. It knows you are here, It comes to nurture you. Feel the first touch of this cool, cleansing moisture against your outer shell. It is a wonderfully soothing sensation, a gentle, refreshing coolness that does not startle but calms. It is the coolness of a clean spring, of a deep well, of life itself. It begins to moisten the earth that holds you, making your safe cocoon even softer, even more yielding, even more comfortable. This quiet water is a current of pure release. As it seeps through the soil around you, it gently dissolves and washes away the very last lingering residues of the waking world, the last echoes of old conversations, the last shadows of faded worries, the last grains of forgotten tensions. It purifies the space around you, leaving it immaculately clean, immaculately peaceful. And now, this gentle, cleansing moisture begins to seep into you. Your protective outer shell, which keeps you safe, softens just enough to allow this gift to enter. You feel a slow, wonderful process of absorption begin. A deep, inner quenching, cool, clean water of peace soaks into your being. It flows past your shell and begins to hydrate the dormant energy within. It soothes the coiled spring of your potential, making it even more patient, even more serene. It is a balm for your entire being. Feel this cool inner current as it reaches the very center of you, your core of condensed, warm light. Feel how the water gently swirls around it, mingling with the warmth. The light does not go out. Instead, it softens, diffuses, becoming less like a point and more like a soft, gentle, luminous cloud, filling your entire inner space with a peaceful, glowing mist of tranquility. You are being hydrated with peace. Every particle of your being is drinking in this cool, clean, quiet energy. It is a deep, cellular cleansing, a purification of your very essence, releasing everything you no longer need and absorbing everything that nourishes your deepest self. Let the feeling of this gentle inner cleansing be your only focus. The slow, silent seeping of cool, peaceful water. The feeling of being washed clean from the inside out. The sensation of becoming utterly and completely quenched. There is no more thirst. There is no more need. You are full. You are saturated with a deep, liquid peace. You are a vessel of tranquility, filled to the brim with cool, quiet, healing rest. The water continues its slow, silent journey, passing by you now, moving ever deeper into the heart of the earth, leaving you cleansed, purified, and resting in a state of perfect, hydrated calm. The earth around you is moist and cool. Core within you is a soft, luminous mist, and you are floating in a state of grace, a state of perfect, quenched stillness. Rest now in this clean and quiet state. You are a seed, perfectly watered, perfectly nourished, waiting in the perfect safety of the deep, dark, silent earth. Every part of you is at peace. Every part of AU is whole. Every part of AU is resting in the deep, cool quiet of the night. This is the place of our true home, a place beyond form and circumstance, a place of infinite spaciousness and perfect peace. And yet, despite the richness of our cosmic journey, there is a part of us that longs for a deeper connection to the physical world. Our story doesn't end here, for we are eternal beings, destined to roam the cosmos across multiple lifetimes, seeking, learning, and evolving. This moment belongs to you and to the deep, dark, life-giving earth. This moment belongs to the slumbering stars and the eternal night sky above you. Here in this place, you are more than rested. You are nourished. You are cared for. You are loved. You are cherished. Here in this place, you belong. Here in this place, you are more than safe. You are not separate. You realize from the rustling leaves outside your window or the gentle breeze caressing your skin. Your emotions, long suppressed, rise to the surface, not as turbulent waves, but as gentle ripples in a vast, tranquil sea. You feel a deep, profound sadness, and you allow it to flow through you, transforming into empathy, compassion, and understanding. Time, with its relentless march forward, loses its hold over you. Instead, you find yourself journeying through the corridors of time, revisiting moments from your past. So open your eyes, dear one, and step into the light of a new day, refreshed, rejuvenated, and filled with the profound wisdom of the dream time. The melody of awakening stirs gently upon your lips. You inhale the crisp air, savoring the gift of another day. And as you rise, you carry with you the essence of the dream time, the profound truths, the healing insights, and the boundless love that have become part of your very being. Go forth now, radiant soul, and let the light of your transformed spirit illuminate the world. But these are not the same events that you remember from your waking life. No, in your dreams, you find new perspectives, new understandings. You revisit moments of joy, of triumph, and of sorrow, embracing them all with the wisdom and maturity that you've gained along your journey. With each passing moment, you feel a profound sense of clarity and insight wash over you. You begin to understand that your past experiences, both positive and negative, have shaped you into the person you are today. You see the interconnectedness of all things, how each event, each choice, and each interaction has contributed to your growth and evolution. It is a realization that brings not just understanding, but also forgiveness. You forgive yourself for past mistakes and missteps, recognizing that they were the result of the best knowledge you had at the time. And in forgiving yourself, you unlock the door to complete self-acceptance. You encounter repressed anger and you let it wash over you, releasing it as creative energy that fuels your passion and drive. You realize that you are surrounded by a vast web of connections that bind you to all living beings. The dream time becomes a bridge connecting you to the shared experiences and emotions of humanity. You feel the joys and sorrows of strangers, and in doing so, your own emotions find balance and perspective. This profound sense of interconnectedness brings a deep sense of belonging, reminding you that you are part of something greater than yourself. You are part of the human family, the shared story of our existence. And as you embrace this truth, you find a wellspring of strength and solace. The dream time reveals to you the power of love, not just romantic love or familial affection, but a love that encompasses all of creation. You realize that love is the fundamental force that binds the universe together. Love is the answer to fear, anger, and hatred. Love is the key that unlocks the doors of forgiveness and understanding. Love is the guiding light that leads you out of the darkness of despair and into the glorious realm of hope. Your emotions, once trapped and tangled, find expression and resolution in the safe haven of your dreams. With each passing moment, you feel lighter, freer, more whole. The shackles of emotional repression fall away, revealing the radiant, beautiful soul that lies within. You are part of the grand tapestry of nature, interconnected with every living thing. This profound realization brings a deep sense of belonging, a feeling of being cherished by the natural world. In this boundless realm of dreams, your worries and problems seem distant, like faded echoes in a half-forgotten tale. Here, there is only peace, only love, only the comforting presence of the divine. You are bathed in the warm glow of unconditional acceptance, knowing that you are loved exactly as you are, flaws and all. You are embraced by something vast and eternal, something wild and untamable, yet tender and true. You are surrendered to the deep flow of existence itself. Here, your wounds and scars are not hidden, but embraced. They become the very threads that weave together the tapestry of your resilience. You see, the dream time is not merely a realm of fantasy or escape. It is a sanctuary of healing, a place where the fragmented pieces of your soul are brought together. As you navigate the labyrinthine paths of your inner world, you encounter the wounded parts of yourself with tenderness and care. You offer solace and comfort to the hurting child within, and in doing so, you unlock the treasure trove of your resilience. Your scars, once badges of shame and suffering, now become symbols of strength and triumph. They serve as reminders of how far you've come and the battles you have bravely endured. You are cradled by the ancient rhythm of the turning earth. You are held by the steadfast pulse of the constant stars. You are treasured in this moment, and so much more than in any other. For here is where the boundaries fall away. Here is where your edges soften and melt back into the great mystery. Here is where you are known. You are deeply known, more than you could ever know yourself. You are embraced by the nourishing quiet. You are cherished by the still darkness. Your body is caressed by the deep, steady, silent peace. Within this sheltering darkness, a profound peace begins to stir. It is a peace that knows no bounds, a tranquility that echoes the rhythm of existence itself. Here, at the heart of the dream time, you are invited to shed the weight of waking, release the burdens of daylight, and surrender to the soothing embrace of night. It is a time to let go, to relax into the loving arms of the cosmos. Your busy mind, with all its chatter and planning, is gently lulled into stillness. Thoughts, like shooting stars, flash across the vast expanse of your awareness, leaving behind a trail of sparkling wonder. But they do not disturb the tranquility of your being. Instead, they too are cradled by the peace that permeates all of existence. Here is the hush of infinite space. Here is the calming touch of velvet earth. Here is the promise of deep, regenerative sleep. Rest now, weary traveler. Close your eyes and know that you are home. Let go of the need to name the quiet. Let go of the urge to shape the shapeless. Let go of the compulsion to fill the empty. Just be. Be in the blessed stillness. Simply rest. Your deepest longing is for peace. Your greatest desire is for love. Both are given freely here. Give yourself up to the peace. Surrender to the love. Beyond thought, beyond form, beyond definition, you are treasured, you are cherished, you are free. Rest now, dear one. Let this moment stretch into eternity. There is nothing else to do. There is nowhere else to be. This moment belongs to you and to the deep, dark, life-giving earth. The dreamtime weaves its magic, drawing you into its timeless embrace. As you venture deeper into the dreamtime, the boundaries of your ego begin to dissolve. Here in the dreamtime, you are free to explore the uncharted territories of your inner world. The dreamtime is a crucible of transformation, a place where the alchemist of the subconscious mind turns lead into gold, pain into wisdom, and fear into courage. In the dreamtime, you discover that the line between past and present is not as rigid as you once believed. As you continue to journey through the labyrinthine depths of your dreams, you encounter the profound truth that you are never truly alone. And as you wake from this profound slumber, you carry with you the transformative power of love. Are you weary? Are you in need of restoration? If so, then drift with me now to a special place of deep peace. Imagine yourself lying comfortably in a place where the sun's warm rays gently touch your skin. Around you stretches an infinite expanse of lush green grass, soft and yielding beneath you. Above you, the sky is a vast canvas of deep blue, dotted with fluffy white clouds that lazily drift by. The air is filled with the sweet scent of flowers in bloom, and the melody of birds fills the air, creating a symphony of nature's tranquility. As you lie there, you feel a sense of deep relaxation wash over you. Your muscles release any tension they've been holding, melting away into the softness of the grass. Your breath slows down, becoming a peaceful rhythm that matches the gentle swaying of the trees nearby. You feel completely at ease, completely safe, utterly relaxed. This moment of tranquility is more than just a pause in your day. It is a retreat into a sanctuary of peace, a sacred space where you can reconnect with the stillness within you. Here, amidst the beauty of nature, you discover a profound sense of calm. It's as if the world outside this haven of green fades away, leaving you in a bubble of pure serenity. But this peace is not merely a passive state. It is an active force that touches every aspect of your being. It invigorates your spirit, rejuvenating your mind and restoring your energy. As you bask in this idyllic setting, you realize that you're not merely relaxing. You're partaking in an experience that nourishes the deepest parts of your soul. You are, in essence, engaging in self-care, not out of vanity, but out of necessity. A necessity born from the understanding that true well-being springs from such moments of profound connection. This place of deep peace is a testament to the power of nature to heal and restore. It is a reminder that even in the busiest of lives, one can always find solace in the tranquility of the natural world. It's an invitation to make time for stillness, for introspection, for reconnection. It's a call to return to this place whenever life's demands threaten to overwhelm. For in this place of verdant peace, you'll always find a sanctuary, a refuge, a reminder of the tranquility that resides within you. And now, dear listener, I invite you to close your eyes and immerse yourself in this moment of tranquility. Allow the scene to envelop you, to soothe you, to relax you. Feel the softness of the grass beneath you, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the gentle caress of the breeze against your face. Breathe in the sweet fragrance of flowers, the fresh scent of the outdoors. Listen to the harmonious sounds around you, the birds in the trees, the rustling of leaves, the babbling of a nearby stream. Immerse yourself in this auditory delight. As you bask in this peaceful environment, allow your thoughts to settle, to calm down, to drift away into the vast expanse of blue above you. Let your worries, your stress, your anxieties float away like clouds in the wind. Release them from your mind and replace them with feelings of serenity and tranquility. Picture those troublesome thoughts as leaves floating down a stream, carried away from you, drifting farther and farther until they disappear from sight. Just as the leaves are carried along by the current, let your worries be carried away by the flow of peace that surrounds you. Here in this tranquil setting, enveloped by the soothing sights and sounds of nature, you are safe. You are at peace. You are in a sanctuary where worries cannot reach you. Here you can rest, you can rejuvenate, you can heal. Take a moment to soak in this feeling of complete relaxation, utter calm, profound peace. Embrace it, let it envelop you, let it wash over you, refreshing and revitalizing. Now hold on to this feeling. Hold on to this peace as you navigate the rest of your day. Carry it with you like a precious gem, a treasure that brings you comfort and clarity. Whenever you find yourself in a situation that causes stress or anxiety, take a deep breath and bring yourself back to this place of tranquility. Remember the softness of the grass beneath you, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sweet fragrance in the air, the harmonious sounds all around you. Reconnect with this inner peace. It is always within your reach. You just need to look for it, feel for it, reach out for it. In this place of deep peace, you discovered something invaluable, a sanctuary within yourself, a source of strength and tranquility that can guide you through life's journey. Nurture this discovery, let it grow, and may it serve as a beacon of hope and healing in times of need. Embrace this moment of deep peace, for it is a moment that can change your perspective, a perspective that can lead to a more serene, more balanced, more peaceful life. So now I invite you to come back to this place whenever you need it. Whenever you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, whenever you need a moment of solace, whenever you crave tranquility, remember this place of deep peace. You can return here in your mind's eye, in your heart's desire, in your spirit's yearning. For this place is not just a figment of imagination, it is a reflection of the peace that exists within you, waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and embraced. As you return to your daily life, carry with you the essence of this place, the feeling of deep relaxation, the clarity of thought, the harmony of spirit. Let these be the things that set you apart, that guide you through, that sustain you in all that you do. May this place of deep peace become a part of your everyday life, a life enriched by tranquility, balanced by serenity, and made whole by the peace that resides within you. Hold on to this moment, to this feeling. Let it guide you, let it inspire you, let it heal you. When you find yourself surrounded by the noise and chaos of the world, take a deep breath. Close your eyes and return to this place, your place of deep peace. For here you are truly at home, at peace with yourself, at one with the universe. Here you are free, you are loved, you are cherished. Here you are simply you, and that is more than enough. Remember, this place of deep peace is always available to you. It is in the quiet of your mind, in the depth of your heart, in the stillness of your soul. It is within your reach, within your grasp, within your being. So whenever you need it, whenever you want it, whenever you desire it, simply close your eyes and step into this place of deep, abiding peace. You are drifting in your dream, a beautiful tapestry woven from light and darkness, scent and silence. It holds you in a perfect, gentle embrace. Every thread is a thread of peace. Every color is a color of calm. Now, ever so slowly, ever so gently, this beautiful dream begins to change. The threads of the tapestry, having served their purpose, begin to loosen. The dream does not break or tear, it simply dissolves. Like sugar dissolving in warm water, the images and sensations melt away into a single, unified state of being. The light, the darkness, the scents, the sounds, they all merge together and dissolve into a state of pure, simple, and profound rest. The dream is over because you have now gone deeper than dreams. You have drifted into the quiet, silent, dreamless ocean of the deepest sleep. This is the place where the most profound restoration occurs, a place of pure being. You are not a star anymore. You are not a seed. You are not a dreamer. You have let go of all forms, all stories. You are peace. You are quiet. You are rest. Let this be the simple, profound truth of your existence right now. A state of being, not a state of doing. A state of pure, uncomplicated, and deeply peaceful presence. In this deep and dreamless state, the quiet work continues. Deeper than your conscious mind can perceive, your body is in a state of silent, purposeful activity. Imagine every cell of your body as a tiny, quiet worker bathed in the soft light of peace. These workers need no direction. They know their jobs perfectly. They are gently mending what is tired. They are softly cleansing what is cluttered. They are carefully refilling what is empty. It is a silent, effortless, and perfect dance of restoration. Billion tiny acts of renewal, all happening in perfect harmony, all while you rest in the deep, dreamless quiet. You do not need to oversee this work. You do not need to understand it. You only need to provide the deep, healing rest that allows it to happen. And that is what you are doing now, so perfectly, so completely. Think of the night as a long, slow, deep, and silent river flowing from dusk until dawn. You are not floating on this river. You are resting on its very bed, like a smooth, ancient stone that has been there for 1,000 years. The hours of the night flow over you like the cool, quiet water, but they do not disturb you. They do not move you. The hour of midnight flows by. It is just a gentle, dark current, and you are still. The deepest hours of the morning flow by. They are just a silent, deep tide, and you are at peace. You are resting outside of time. you are anchored to the stillness at the bottom of the river, the turning of the world, the ticking of the clocks, the slow journey of the moon across the sky. None of it matters to you. You are in a timeless place of pure rest, still and silent, deep and calm. Let go now of everything but this feeling of deep, profound stillness, deeply quiet, rest, still, calm, peace. You awake in a place of deep peace. Your shop is behind you, gone from view. Before you lies a vast, star-studded expanse. Overhead, the Milky Way stretches like a river of light, flowing silently into infinity. All around you, distant stars twinkle their soft, cold fire, while closer ones blaze with warm, steady beams. The moon, a silver sickle against the velvety dark, casts an ethereal glow upon this silent scene. You feel a profound stillness within and without, an inner quiet that mirrors the hushed vastness of space. The sounds of earth are muffled here. Birdsong, no rustling leaves, no distant hum of traffic, only the faint, sweet music of the spheres. A lullaby of cosmic wonder sung by celestial fire. There is no rush here, no urgency pulls at your awareness. Time seems to slow to a gentle pace, stretching out like the starlight, unending and serene. This feeling of deep tranquility, of being utterly at peace, carries within it a whisper of something more, promise of something profound. As you stand here bathed in the cool, clear light of the cosmos, you feel a deep calling within your soul, a longing for something beyond the familiar, something hidden yet deeply known. The stars themselves seem to pulse with an ancient wisdom, beckoning you forward into the vast unknown. You know somehow that what you seek is here, nestled among the starlight, hidden in plain sight. And so you begin to walk. Your steps are light, your movements fluid, guided by an inner knowing. Ahead, the terrain rises. What was once flat and familiar now slopes upward, drawing you towards the beckoning stars. Each step brings you closer to the divine mystery, weaving your path into the very fabric of the cosmos. The harder you walk, the clearer your senses become. The faint perfume of distant galaxies drifts on the cosmic breeze, mingling with the sweet music of the spheres. Each inhalation fills you with a heady mix of nebulous wonder and grounding starlight. The air grows thinner, the gravity less insistent, as if the universe itself is eager to set you free. In this lofty realm, your body feels lighter, freer. Your movements become more expansive, echoing the boundless grace of the cosmos. The vast emptiness around you no longer feels daunting. Instead, it wraps around you like a comforting embrace, holding you in its silent, starry depths. Rising higher still, you find yourself enveloped in a sea of celestial wonders. Constellations shimmer like celestial jewels, and the Milky Way blazes overhead like a river of molten silver. You pause, awestruck before this grand spectacle, feeling the insignificance and grandeur of existence all at once. And then you keep going up, for to where the sky is no longer above you, it is all around you. You stand now on a peak that pierces the very heart of the cosmos. The path has been arduous, but the reward is beyond measure. Stretching out before you is the full glory of existence, a panorama of starlight and nebulae that stirs your soul with awe. And here, at the highest point of your journey, as the cold fire of countless stars streams through you, a profound stillness settles over you. You feel connected to everything and yet utterly alone. The silence is absolute, broken only by the sound of your own breath, and in that silence you hear a voice. It is your voice, echoing with cosmic resonance. It speaks of truths that have always been known, yet never before understood. The voice resonates with the deep wisdom of the universe, the language of creation itself. You listen, transfixed, as it reveals secrets that were hidden in plain sight. With each word, the boundaries of your understanding expand, stretching to encompass the infinite mysteries of existence. As the voice falls silent, you feel a profound shift within you. You are not the same. You have touched the face of eternity and been forever changed. Now you must descend. The path back is as intricate and challenging as the one that led you here. Yet now you are armed with the profound wisdom of the cosmos, the echo of the divine voice still ringing in your ears. You move with newfound purpose, each step echoing the truths you have uncovered. As you descend, you realize that what you seek is within you already. The journey was not to find something lost, but to uncover something always present. The voice of the cosmos still whispers within you, guiding you back to the familiarity of your world. You navigate the winding paths with grace, your steps lighter, your movements surer. The weight of the cosmos rests lightly on your shoulders now, for you have found balance in the infinite. You find yourself standing in the ruins of an ancient temple, Remnants of weathered stone and moss-covered statues hint at a bygone era of grandeur. The air is thick with the scent of ages past, whispering tales of forgotten rituals and ceremonies. You walk deeper into the temple grounds, drawn to a central chamber. Sunlight streams through gaps in the crumbling roof, illuminating dust motes dancing in the still air. In the center, a single lotus flower blooms, its petals unfurling towards the light. It is a beacon of life amidst the decay, a symbol of resilience and renewal. As you approach the lotus, you feel a surge of energy, a connection to something ancient and wise. It is as though the spirit of the temple itself reaches out, offering guidance and solace. Kneeling before the lotus, you close your eyes and breathe deeply, grounding yourself in the sacred space. When you open your eyes, you see not just a flower, but a portal to deeper realms. Stepping through, you find yourself transported to a lush, vibrant jungle. Towering trees draped in emerald vines form a cathedral of green, filtering the sunlight into dancing emerald shards. Exotic flowers and hues you've never seen before perfume the humid air, while the gentle murmur of a nearby stream creates a soothing backdrop. Here, life teems in every corner. Colorful birds with plumage like jewels flit among the branches. Curious insects with iridescent wings shimmer in the undergrowth. Soothing, the cacophony of the jungle embraces you, enveloping you in its vibrant embrace. You walk along a moss-covered path, your senses alight with the sights and sounds around you. Vines weave a living tapestry overhead, forming a natural archway through which you pass. The air hums with unseen energy, tingling on your skin like 1,000 tiny kisses. As you venture deeper into the jungle's heart, the path leads you to a clearing. And there, in the midst of the verdant embrace, stands a magnificent waterfall. Its waters cascade down ancient rocks, forming a pool of crystal-clear perfection below. The air around the falls crackles with raw energy, inviting you to step closer. You do, drawn to the thundering beauty before you. Touching the rough bark of a nearby tree, you feel an electric jolt course through you. It is a shock of recognition, a dawning realization that you have returned home. You are no stranger here. This jungle, this waterfall, they are a part of your very essence. As you stand bathed in the misty spray of the falls, you understand that your journey has come full circle. You have returned to the source, the place where your true self resides. You are one with the vibrant energy of the jungle, the thundering power of the falls. You are home, and then you wake. Stillness. You are surrounded by a profound stillness. Your body is relaxed, your muscles loose, heavy with the quiet strength of deep rest. The room is dark, the muffled sounds of the city pressing gently against the silence of your haven. But inside, a different kind of music is playing, a subtle internal symphony. You can hear the soft beating of your heart, the gentle flow of blood through your veins, the quiet breathing of your lungs. It's a lullaby of vitality, a song of your body's rejuvenation. It sings of a deep, inner peace that has settled upon you like a soft blanket wrapping you in its warm embrace. You feel centered, rooted in the depth of your being. Your thoughts, usually a restless sea, are now a calm, dark pool mirroring the quiet night sky. Even in the depths of the stillness, you are aware of a subtle shift, a gentle stirring within you. It's as if the very essence of the night, its peace, its magic, is seeping into your bones. You are absorbing the essence of the night, its restorative power, its quiet strength. And you know, with a certainty that transcends words, that you are truly rested, deeply nourished, and whole. The night has worked its alchemy, mending what was broken, restoring what was depleted. As the first faint fingers of dawn begin to touch the horizon, you carry within you the quiet strength of 1,000 nights, the peace of 1,000,000 stars. And something else too, a profound sense of connection to the rhythms of the universe, to the ebb and flow of life itself. You are attuned now to the cycles of nature, the dance of light and dark, the pull of the moon, the whisper of the wind. You are part of this great symphony, this eternal dance of existence, and you move in harmony with it, refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to meet whatever comes with a quiet strength born of 1,000 nights. As the first light of dawn touches the horizon, you find yourself nestled in the cozy confines of your bed. For several moments, you are at peace. Not just any peace, but a profound, deep, and restful peace. It's the kind of peace that envelops your entire being, calming your nerves and soothing your soul. The calmness that envelops you is not just surface deep. It's a tranquility that reaches deep into your bones, relaxing every muscle, every fiber of your being. Your mind is free of thoughts, worries, and distractions, allowing you to drift in this tranquil state of pure relaxation. Your mind is clear, your thoughts organized. You feel mentally agile and prepared to tackle the day ahead. You feel as though you could think of brilliant ideas or solve complex problems with ease. In this state of pure peace, you are one with your surroundings. You feel connected to everything around you. The gentle touch of the sheets against your skin, the soft murmur of the wind outside, even the faintest chirp of birds greeting the sunrise. Everything blends together in a harmonious symphony of sensations. The rhythmic cycle of breathing is your only company, a constant and soothing presence that reminds you of life's simple beauty. You are acutely aware of your body, not in a self-conscious way, but in a loving, accepting manner. Any tension or discomfort from the day before seems to melt away, leaving behind a sense of lightness and ease. Your muscles feel rejuvenated, your posture relaxed and balanced. In this serene moment, you are not just present, you are truly alive. You feel vibrant, energetic, and ready to embrace the day. However, you know that this moment of pure bliss won't last forever. The world outside is stirring to life, and soon the demands of daily living will beckon. But for now, you choose to savor this moment, to let it fill you up, to prepare you for the day ahead. The gentle promise of a new day, a day full of possibilities and opportunities, brings a smile to your face. You welcome the day, not with trepidation, but with a sense of excitement and eagerness. At this point, a choice presents itself. You can linger in this peaceful haven, or you can start to stir, to awaken to the wonders of a new day. The decision is entirely yours. If you wish to stay a while longer in this peaceful cocoon, there is no rush. You can spend a few more moments basking in the serenity, letting the tranquility wash over you and refresh your soul. You can choose to lie there for a few more moments, breathing deeply, feeling the weight of the blankets, listening to the sounds around you, fully present in this peaceful space. However, if you feel the pull of the new day, if you're ready to greet the dawn, then you can start to stir gently. You can slowly begin to move, stretching your limbs, feeling the muscles lengthen and relax. You can roll over, throwing off the covers, feeling the cool air on your skin, welcoming the change in sensation. Waking up to a brand new day is a wonderful feeling. It is an opportunity to start fresh, to make new choices, to pursue new goals and dreams. It is a chance to learn, to grow, to love, to laugh, to live. Every day is a gift, a precious and unique moment in time that we can cherish and appreciate. As you take in this feeling of peaceful energy, you find yourself enveloped in a sense of grounding, a connection to the earth beneath you. You feel rooted and centered, stable and steadfast. This feeling of grounding provides a solid foundation for the day ahead. You know that no matter what challenges or changes come your way, you have this inner strength to rely on. With this newfound sense of grounding, you feel ready to face whatever the day may bring. Now, as you wake up, your senses begin to awaken too. You notice the warmth of the sun streaming through the curtains, the gentle touch of the bed sheets against your skin, the subtle fragrance of your surroundings, and the faint sound of birdsong or the gentle hum of the city coming to life. You are fully present in this moment, savoring the simple pleasures of everyday life. As you become more alert, you might begin to plan your day, thinking about the tasks and activities that lie ahead, but you do so with a sense of calm and clarity. You know how to prioritize what needs your attention first and what can wait. You are organized, focused, and ready to tackle your responsibilities with a renewed sense of vigor. Once you are sure that you want to rise and shine, you start to move. Your movements are slow and deliberate, not rushed or clumsy. You stretch your arms and legs, feeling the muscles lengthen and relax. You sit up, taking a deep breath in, feeling the air fill your lungs, and then let out a slow breath. Each movement is intentional, a conscious decision to engage with your body after a night of rest. As you rise from bed, you are filled with a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the gift of rest, for the comfort of your bed, and for the promise of a new day. You feel blessed to be alive, to be present in this moment, and to have the opportunity to create a beautiful day for yourself and others. As you step out of bed, you feel confident and strong. You know that you have the ability to shape your day, to make it what you want it to be. You are in control of your destiny, and you embrace this power with humility and grace. This is a beautiful feeling, isn't it? The feeling of being completely relaxed, mentally alert, and physically refreshed, ready to embrace the day with open arms. It's a feeling that many of us strive for, especially in our busy lives. This feeling is the result of a good night's sleep, peaceful rest that allows our bodies and minds to recharge and renew themselves. First thing you notice is the calmness that envelops you. It's as if a heavy fog has lifted, leaving behind a sense of clarity and peace. Your mind is sharp and focused, your thoughts organized and clear. You feel like you could tackle any task with ease and confidence. As you wake up, you feel a surge of energy coursing through your veins. It's a healthy, vibrant energy that makes you feel ready to seize the day. You feel motivated and inspired, eager to pursue your goals and dreams with renewed vigor. But it's not just your mind and body that feel refreshed. Your emotions are calm and balanced as well. You feel at peace with yourself and the world around you. Any negative feelings from the day before have vanished, replaced by a sense of optimism and hope for the day ahead. Your senses are also heightened. You notice the gentle touch of the bed sheets against your skin, the soft glow of the morning light filtering through the curtains, the sweet melody of birds singing outside. You are fully present in this moment, savoring the simple pleasures of life and appreciating the beauty that surrounds you. You are also filled with a deep sense of gratitude. You are grateful for the gift of rest, for the opportunity to start a new day, and for the love and support of those around you. You feel blessed to be alive, and you approach the day with a positive attitude and a willingness to embrace whatever comes your way. In short, you feel great. You feel like you can conquer the world, and in a way you can. This feeling is a powerful reminder of the importance of rest. It shows us that when we take the time to care for ourselves and to recharge our batteries, we can accomplish amazing things. It inspires us to make self-care a priority and to start each day with intention and mindfulness. So the next time you wake up and feel this sense of peaceful energy, take a moment to appreciate it. Embrace it and let it guide you through your day. Remember that this feeling is a reflection of the hard work your body and mind did the day before. It is a reward for the effort you put in and a reminder of the potential that lies within you. Go forth and seize the day with confidence, grace, and a peaceful heart. Good morning or good day whenever you are hearing this. The night has passed. The long, quiet journey is complete. You have rested and a new day is here, waiting for you in all its quiet potential. There is no need to rush into it. Let the peace you cultivated during the night be the very first thing you greet this morning. That deep, quiet stillness is not a dream that has vanished with the dark. It is a reality that you have uncovered within yourself. You have a quietest drawer within yourself. It is that core of stillness you found in the deep of the night. The long, slow passage across forests, deserts, and oceans. It travels so far to bring its warmth and its magic to that quiet little room. Let this be a reminder to appreciate the small, beautiful things in your own day. The warmth of the sun on your face, the taste of your food, the comfort of a familiar chair. These simple things are also treasures, each with its own quiet story, each offering its own small moment of magic. Allow yourself to notice them today. Today, if the world becomes loud, if voices are demanding, if the noise feels like too much, remember that you can, for just a moment, mentally open your own quietest drawer. You traveled. You healed. You restored yourself. You are not starting this day empty. You are starting it from a place of fullness, of quiet and powerful readiness. Trust in the rest you have had. Trust in the energy and clarity it has given you. So as you move forward, carry the spirit of the spice merchant with you. Move with a little more patience. See with a little more appreciation. Listen with a little more silence. And know with absolute certainty that the deep, abiding peace you found in the quietest drawer is not just a memory from a story. It is the very essence of you. You can retreat to that silent, safe, and protected place within you, even for just the length of a single breath. It is always there. It is your personal sanctuary. It is here with you now, a silent, steady presence at the very core of your being. As you prepare to move into the hours ahead, let the memory of the spice merchant's shop be a gentle guide, a quiet companion for your day. The story does not need to end. Simply because you have woken, you can carry its essence with you. Remember the merchant himself. Remember his slow, deliberate, and gentle movements. The way he polished the brass scales, the care with which he ground the spices, the reverence with which he opened the small wooden chest. Today, when you feel the world asking you to hurry, to rush, to move with frantic energy, take a moment to remember him. Allow yourself one simple action that you perform with that same quiet, unhurried grace. Perhaps it is the way you pour your morning drink, the way you tie your shoes, or the way you open a door. Bring a single moment of the merchant's peace into your own actions. Remember the shop itself, that sanctuary of quiet order, the neatly arranged jars, carefully stacked tins, the sense that everything had its place and its purpose. The world outside the shop can often feel chaotic, cluttered, and overwhelming. When you feel this way, take a single, calming breath and picture those shelves. You don't need to organize your entire world, but perhaps you can create one small island of order. You can arrange the items on your desk. You can carefully wash a single dish. You can create one small corner of visual peace that reminds you of the deep, satisfying calm of the merchant's shop. Remember the quietest drawer, the one that held the grains of paradise. That was a special place, a place of deep and treasured secrets. Remember the journey of the spice. Let the memory of your rest be a source of strength. You did more than just sleep last night. Have a gentle day. Have a peaceful day. Be well. Do you ever feel like there's too much going on? Like the noise and the pace of life is almost unbearable? Do you sometimes feel so overwhelmed that you can barely breathe? My name is Anonymous. Today I will be taking you through a guided meditation designed to help you relax and feel centered. I know that feeling of being overwhelmed and unable to breathe can be scary and even more isolating. The stones are beautiful, covered in patches of soft green moss and tiny, resilient ferns growing from the cracks. The high walls shut out the sounds and sights of the city, creating a perfect open-air sanctuary. Close your eyes and listen to the symphony of nature all around you. Perhaps it's a patch of vibrant flowers, the playful movement of a butterfly, or the soft glow of the setting sun. Allow these moments of beauty to fill your heart with happiness and wonder. Let it be a reminder to pause, breathe, and find moments of tranquility in the beauty of nature. May this journey to the Spice Merchant's Garden bring you peace, tranquility, and a renewed sense of well-being. Until next time, may the tranquility of the garden be with you. Remember that this garden is a reflection of the merchant's soul, a place where he finds solace and rejuvenation amidst the hustle and bustle of the city. Take inspiration from him and make a conscious effort to create moments of tranquility in your own life. Find activities or places that bring you peace and make time for them in your busy schedule. Whether it's taking a walk in nature, practicing mindfulness, or simply enjoying a cup of tea in a quiet place, it's important to prioritize your mental well-being and create your own sanctuary. The gentle murmur of the fountain, the soft rustle of leaves, the distant call of a bird, the sweet buzz of insects at their work. Take a few deep breaths and notice the feeling of the sun on your skin or the gentle breeze on your face. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes and take in the beauty of the garden once more. Feel the peace and tranquility that this special place has brought you. Carry this feeling of calmness within you as you step back into the world, ready to face the day with a renewed sense of energy and focus. If you ever feel overwhelmed, remember that you have a place of peace waiting for you, a place where you can always find solace and rejuvenation. Allow yourself to fully immerse in the present moment and let go of any distractions. Feel the coolness of the stone bench beneath you and the gentle breeze on your skin. Let your body relax and your muscles release any tension. Take a deep breath in and let it fill your lungs, then slowly exhale and let go of any worries or concerns. As you sit in the heart of the garden, take a moment to express gratitude for the beauty that surrounds you. Thank nature for the soothing sights, sounds, and smells that have the power to calm your mind and rejuvenate your spirit. Feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you and let it spread throughout your body. Embrace the stillness of the moment and allow yourself to be fully present in the garden sanctuary. The sky above is the color of a deepening twilight, a soft, hazy blue with the first faint star just beginning to make itself known. The air here is completely different from the air in the shop. It is cool, fresh, and alive. It carries the scent of damp, rich earth, of cool stone, and of living, breathing plants. A narrow path of smooth, flat river stones wends its way through the center of the garden. The merchant walks along it slowly, and you follow your own steps quiet on the cool stone. But I am here to tell you that you don't have to feel this way all the time. Feel the cool evening breeze on your skin as you stroll through the garden. Take in the sights and sounds around you, the rustling of leaves, the chirping of crickets, and the sweet fragrance of flowers. Listen to the gentle lapping of water as it cascades over smooth stones, creating a soothing melody that fills the air. Close your eyes and let the tranquility of the garden wash over you. Release any tension you're holding in your body and allow yourself to relax. As you walk deeper into the garden, you come across a small fountain. Its surface is still and reflective, mirroring the beauty of the sky above. The water is crystal clear, inviting you to pause and take a closer look. Notice the intricate details of the fountain, the carvings in the stone basin, the playful dance of the water as it flows from the spout. Let the sight and sound of the fountain bring a smile to your face. Take a deep breath in and let it fill your lungs with fresh, invigorating air. Feel the cool water mist on your skin and let it revitalize you. As you continue your walk, you come across a lush patch of herbs growing in neat rows. Their fragrant aroma fills the air, creating a natural perfume that surrounds you. Take a moment to appreciate the vibrant colors and textures of the herbs, the delicate fern fronds, the velvety sage leaves, the feathery parsley, and the sturdy rosemary branches. Each herb has its own unique beauty and fragrance, creating a harmonious blend of scents and visuals. There are things that you can do to help yourself relax and feel more in control of your life. So if you're feeling stressed, anxious, or just need a moment of peace, then I invite you to join me on this journey to the Spice Merchant's Garden. If so, then take a moment right now to close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. Breathe in deeply and try to relax. Imagine yourself in a calm, tranquil place, somewhere that feels safe and comfortable. Maybe it's a beach, a forest, or a cozy room in your favorite place. Let your imagination take you there. Allow yourself to feel the peace that comes over you in this safe place. Now open your eyes and take a moment to appreciate how you feel. This feeling of relaxation and calmness is something that we all need from time to time. It is a chance to take a break from the stress and strain of everyday life and to focus on ourselves and our well-being. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Let us imagine the day has passed. A gentle day where you carried the merchant's peace with you. And now as evening draws in once more, or perhaps in a quiet moment in the middle of a new day, you feel the call to return. Not to the beginning of the story, but to the world it created. A world of deep, abiding quiet that is always available to you. Come, let us find our way back. Let your breath be the silent key turning the lock. A slow breath in, and a long, soft breath out. But that exhalation let the busy world fade. Let the door to the quiet place swing open. This time, we do not enter through the front of the Spice Merchant's shop. We find ourselves already inside in the warm, familiar twilight hush. Candles are lit, the steady flames reflected in the polished counter. The fire on the hearth is a bed of glowing orange embers sighing with warmth. The air is thick with the scent of cedar and 1,000 sleeping spices. It is a scent of welcome, a scent of home. The merchant is here, of course. He looks up from his quiet work and gives you that same familiar nod of gentle recognition. But today, he does not move towards the chest with the tiny drawers. Instead, he gestures with his hand towards the very back of the shop, towards a small, narrow door you may not have noticed before. It is made of a simple, light-colored wood with a small iron ring for a handle. He walks towards it, his soft shoes making no sound on the floorboards. He lifts the iron ring, and the door opens inward with a soft click. Not onto the cobblestone street, but into a new and different kind of quiet. Step through the doorway after him. You are now in the merchant's private garden. It is a small, secret space enclosed on all four sides by high walls of old gray stone. Imagine the sun setting behind the tall buildings, painting the sky in hues of pink, orange, and purple. Now sit down on a nearby bench and let the serenity of the garden envelop you. As you continue your journey in the garden, you may encounter other elements that bring you joy and tranquility. And then when you are ready, slowly begin to bring your attention back to your surroundings. So whether you find yourself in the bustling city or the peaceful countryside, always carry the essence of the garden in your heart. Welcome to my channel. Rest and relaxation are essential for a balanced life, but sometimes achieving them can be a real challenge. Life stress can leave us feeling tense and drained, longing for a sanctuary where we can unwind and rejuvenate. If this resonates with you, then allow me to introduce you to a special place, a merchant's secret garden, where the air is fresh, the sound of a fountain is a constant, gentle lullaby, and the living scent of the earth and its herbs fills you with a deep sense of natural peace. The merchant finishes his watering, the last soft sprinkles hissing into the thirsty soil. The aroma mingles with the earthy smell of the garden, creating a heady perfume that fills your senses and stirs memories of simpler times. It is made of dark wood and panes of thick, oiled paper, which give it a soft, emery hue. You watch as he picks it up, his gnarled hands moving with a familiarity born from countless repetitions of this nightly ritual. He opens its small door, revealing the glowing ember within. With a flint and steel, he strikes a spark. Its song, a haunting melody, speaks of love and loss, of joy and sorrow, touching something deep within your soul. For a moment, you are lost in the music, enveloped in its melancholic beauty. Tiny flame catches on the wick inside and he closes the door. With gentle hands, he plucks a sprig of lavender, its purple blossoms soft and yielding under his touch. The shadows of the plants dance and twist, becoming fantastical shapes that play across the ground. The fountain, too, seems to shimmer, its water surface a mirror to the moonlit sky. The music of the fountain, the song of the insects, and the whisper of the wind weave together to form a harmonious lullaby that soothes your mind and stills your body. His figure, silhouetted against the soft light spilling from the shop, seems almost spectral. But the slight inclination of his head, a gesture both elegant and timeless, he bids you a silent farewell. The chirping of crickets mingles with the murmur of the water, creating a harmonious symphony that envelops you. The sudden burst of brilliance is a celestial fireworks, a fleeting yet unforgettable spectacle that leaves you in awe. Your eyelids grow heavy, your breath slows and deepens, and you are enveloped in a profound sense of peace. Yet within this symphony, there is a new addition, a subtle yet significant change. The night garden, with its symphony of sounds, scents, and celestial wonders, becomes your lullaby, carrying you into the depths of a restorative sleep. It is a sleep that promises to refresh your spirit, renew your energy, awaken you with a sense of peace that transcends the boundaries of the waking world. The sound of a single cricket has joined the chorus, its chirp a gentle, rhythmic song that adds a new layer to the nocturnal harmony. In this sanctuary of cool, crisp night air, the scent of lavender and mint mingles with the earthy aroma of the garden, creating a heady perfume that intoxicates your senses and brings a wave of calmness over you. The garden, with its celestial glow, its symphony of sounds, and its heady perfume, becomes a sanctuary of tranquility. It is a place where the worries of the day fade into the deepening twilight. The rhythm of nature lulls your mind into stillness, and where the vastness of the night sky reminds you of your place in the grand tapestry of existence. The garden is now bathed in a new kind of light, a cool, celestial glow that makes the space feel even more magical, more secret. Your muscles release their tension, your breath slows and deepens. You become one with the symphony of the night garden. The merchant's presence, though unseen, is felt in every aspect of this sanctuary. The carefully tended plants, the soothing fountain, and the tranquil atmosphere all bear witness to his dedication to creating a space of peace and healing. His legacy lives on in the very essence of the garden, inviting all who enter to find solace, rejuvenation, and a deeper connection with the rhythms of nature. He holds it for a moment, inhaling deeply, then places it behind your ear. The lavender releases its calming fragrance, a soothing balm for your troubled mind. The sound of the flint is a sharp click, and the catch of the lantern door is a soft snick. He lifts the lantern, and a pool of warm, golden light spreads around him, a stark and beautiful contrast to the cool, silver moonlight, the light of the shop. It is the light of the candles, of the hearth fire, buzz of nocturnal pollinators, the rustle of small animals seeking their nightly sustenance, and the sweet fragrance of night-blooming flowers fill the air. All around you, the rhythms of the natural world unfold, creating a symphony of life that celebrates the magic of the night. He has brought the warmth of the inner sanctuary out into the coolness of the outer one. The lantern light makes the green leaves of the plants seem even more vibrant, and it casts long, soft, dancing shadows that play against the steady, still shadows created by the moon. The air grows cooler, crisper as twilight deepens into night. The balance is now perfect. The warm, golden, man-made light illuminates the path and the plants, making them feel close and comforting. The cool, silver, celestial light touches the tops of the walls and the highest leaves, reminding you of the vast, quiet universe beyond your sanctuary. Feel the weight of your weariness lifting as the calming embrace of the night garden envelops you, a comforting warmth that spreads through your limbs, chasing away the last vestiges of tension. The living scent of the earth and its herbs fills you with a deep sense of natural peace. Its water, kissed by the moonlight, glistens like liquid silver, and each drop is a tiny, sparkling jewel reflecting the stars. The sound of a cricket joins the chorus, a simple, harmonious note that blends seamlessly with the murmuring water. Together they create a symphony of tranquility, a serenade for the night. The lavender seems to release a deeper, more calming perfume. The mint on the other side of the path offers a sharper, clearer note. You breathe it all in, a complex, cool, and intoxicating fragrance of the living night. He places the earthenware can down on the stone path with a soft, solid sound. The world is shifting slowly, gracefully, creating a mesmerizing dance of shapes that seem to pulse gently in time. But the fountain has soothing rhythm. The merchant straightens up, his movements fluid and graceful despite his years, and gazes upwards at the canopy of leaves rustling softly in the evening breeze. A serene smile touches his lips as he continues to water his precious plants, each movement imbued with a quiet reverence born from years of patient care. As you continue to recline on the smooth, cool wood of the bench, the last vestiges of twilight blue in the sky above the stone walls deepen into a vast, dark indigo. You notice the single star that was faint earlier now shining brilliantly, sharply in the darkening expanse, and one by one, its companions begin to join it, emerging from the fading light like emeralds from velvet. The small patch of sky visible from this sanctuary is becoming a deep, black velvet, scattered with a dusting of diamond-like stars. Above you, the sprawling branches of the old oak tree cast intricate patterns of light and shadow on the weathered stones. A gentle breeze begins to stir, carrying with it the scent of blooming night-scented jasmine from the neighboring cottage. The merchant turns his attention to the corner near the door, where a small, simple lantern hangs from a hook. He carries the lantern to the center of the garden and hangs it on a low-hanging iron hook. Near the fountain continues its gentle song, a soothing melody that echoes the beat of your own heart. Let your eyelids grow heavy. Let the gentle breeze become a soft caress on your skin, urging you towards blissful relaxation. In the distance, the faint sound of a nightingale singing drifts through the air, carried on the wings of the soft summer night. A merchant moves to the other side of the garden, and you see him stoop down beside a cluster of lavender bushes that scent heavy in the still air. The fountain's gentle music seems to rise, becoming a lullaby that rocks you towards tranquility. Feel the gentle caress of the night breeze on your skin, a soothing touch that invites you to surrender to the moment. The moonlight bathes the garden in its ethereal glow, transforming the familiar into something magical and enchanting. As the night deepens, the garden comes alive with nocturnal sounds and scents. Close your eyes and let the sounds of the night garden wash over you, carrying you further into a state of profound relaxation. The merchant reappears, this time standing at the entrance to the stone archway. As if in response, a shooting star streaks across the night sky, leaving a shimmering trail of light in its wake. For a moment, the sound of the fountain seems to intensify, its gentle music swelling like a crescendo, before subsiding once more into its original soft melody. With the passing moments, the darkness deepens, the stars shine brighter, and the sounds of the night intensify, composing a symphony of the cosmos. As the melody unfolds, you find yourself enveloped in an atmosphere of profound serenity. Now, nestled in the heart of this nocturnal haven, you drift into a state of profound relaxation. And so you remain in this sanctuary, embraced by the cool night air, cradled by the soft shadows, and enveloped by the celestial glow. Let us sit for a few moments in comfortable silence while you listen carefully to the gentle sounds around you. Notice how you feel as you rest here in the merchant's peaceful garden, a place of living calm nestled amidst the bustle of the town. For just a moment longer, let the tranquil sounds and sights bathe you in their soothing embrace. In the stillness, you can almost hear the whispers of countless tales sleeping in the rafters above. Just out of sight, as you descend, allow your gaze to sweep across the familiar landscape of the bookshop, drinking in the sight of the silent shelves and the slumbering shadows one last time. As you approach the door, reach out a hand to rest upon it, feeling the cool wood beneath your fingertips. Familiar sights and sounds of the town welcome you back, yet something has shifted. You are different now. The quiet strength of the bookshop's wisdom resonates within you, transforming your perspective in your stride. Every room, every corner holds a memory, a reminder of your journey's impact. In the quiet moments that follow, you reflect. The pages of this tale are turning, marking the end of our adventure together. May the magic of the bookshop live on in your heart, reminding you that the greatest adventures are those that lead us home to ourselves. Until we meet again on some other path, keep exploring, keep believing, and always remember there's a bookshelf waiting just around the corner with its arms open wide, ready to share its wonders with those who seek them. But know this, the spirit of the bookshop, the echoes of its wisdom and wonder, they will continue to resonate within you. You are not merely a reader of stories, you are a weaver of them. The characters you've met, the worlds you've explored, they are threads in the rich tapestry of your soul. As you move forward in your own story, remember the lessons learned, the courage found, and the magic believed in. The bookshelf's wisdom, like a faithful companion, will walk alongside you, whispering guidance in times of need and celebrating triumphs big and small. the tranquil solace of the bookshop. It's a harbor for your soul, always ready to welcome you back with open arms. Whenever life's journey takes you off course, know that within these sheltering walls, there is peace, there is understanding, and there is always more to the story. You think about the transformative power of stories, the quiet strength found in the most unexpected places, and the echoes of lives lived and lessons learned. The boundaries between the bookshop and your own life begin to blur, and you realize that you are now a part of its narrative. The bookshop is not just a place, it's a state of being. It's a sanctuary of knowledge, a refuge of solace, and a testament to the enduring power of human experience. With newfound confidence, you navigate the winding streets, each turn revealing another facet of your transformation. As you journey through the town, the essence of the bookshop lingers around you like a whispered secret. The townspeople you pass by, sensing this change in you, offer smiles and nods of recognition. They may not understand the profound shift that has occurred, but they feel its echoes nonetheless. In their eyes, you see a reflection of your journey, a mirror to the changes that have blossomed within you. Take a deep breath in, then push open the door and step outside. As you approach your doorstep, you take a deep breath, feeling the culmination of your journey in your chest. Reaching out, you touch the familiar surface of your door, and in that moment, the essence of the bookshop, the echoes of countless lives, stories, and adventures, they are all woven into the fabric of who you are. Stepping across the threshold, you enter your home, carrying the bookshop within you. The walls of your house embrace you, and in their embrace, you feel the integration of your journey. You are home, and yet you carry the boundless expanse of the bookshop's wisdom in your heart. You emerge from the sanctuary of the bookshop, blinking against the brilliance of the daylight. The bustling world greets you with open arms, welcoming you back to the vibrant tapestry of life renewed and invigorated. You carry with you the essence of the shop, the quiet hum of ancient wisdom, the peaceful solitude of countless stories, and the echoes of laughter shared in dimly lit corners. The bookshop has enriched you, and now you are ready to share its gifts with the world. Then begin your descent, moving slowly and gracefully as if you were floating on air. Each step down brings you closer to the vibrant world outside, carrying you on the final leg of your extraordinary journey. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, pause for a moment and breathe deeply, savoring the feeling of wholeness that envelops you. In this quiet space between worlds, you are whole. Every step you've taken, every choice you've made has led you to this exact point. The fragmented pieces of your journey, the scattered notes and forgotten fragments, they all converge here, creating a rich, intricate tapestry of experience. It's a profound moment of integration, a coming home to yourself. Now, slowly, gently, make your way towards the stairs, letting your steps be as light and silent as the dust motes dancing in the fading light. Begin your ascent, taking each step slowly, deliberately, and with care. As you climb, the shadows deepen around you, weaving a tapestry of darkness against the weathered wood of the stairs. Each step takes you higher, bringing you closer to the heart of the bookshop's mysteries. As you ascend the stairs, allow your awareness to expand, filling every corner of your being. With each step, you leave the earthly concerns below and ascend into the ethereal quiet of the upper chambers. Then when you are ready, allow your awareness to drift inwards, back towards the portal of the old bookshop. As you rise, straighten your clothes, smooth down any creases, preparing yourself once more for the journey back inside. Step back across the threshold and find yourself once again within the familiar, comforting embrace of the old bookshop. Above you, the ceiling is a patchwork of aged wood beams and faded fabric, hiding the secrets of countless stories within its slumbering depths. Ahead of you, the ladder leans against the counter, silently guarding the hidden passages above. To your right, the hearth is cold, its glowing embers banked for the night, waiting patiently for the morning's first light. To your left, the glass case gleams softly in the fading twilight, its contents shrouded in shadow. And before you, the stairs wind upwards into the gloom, disappearing into the shadowy heights above. Above you, the sky is a canopy of stars, their cold, distant light mingling with the warmer glow of the nearby lantern. Before you, water trickles into the still basin of the fountain, sending tiny ripples spreading outwards and over the lip of the fountain. Beside you, crickets chirp their timeless song, while somewhere in the distance, a dog barks once and then falls silent. Around you, the fragrant night air is alive with the buzz of nocturnal insects and the faint, sweet scent of nearby honeysuckle. Your awareness rests easily here, enveloped by the fragrance of damp earth and living lavender. For a moment, let the gentle sounds and scents weave their magic, anchoring you in the peaceful present. Allow yourself to sink deeper into the cool, calming embrace of the merchant's garden. Surrender to this sanctuary of living tranquility. As you do, the shadows lengthen around you, stretching and twisting in the flickering glow of the lantern light. For a moment, linger here in the echoing quiet, letting the solitude of the empty shop wash over you. And at the top of the stairs, turn and face the direction from which you came. Now, with newfound clarity, walk towards the front door, each step echoing the rhythm of your revitalized spirit. You are returning now to where your journey began, to the town square where life bustles and flows around you. The final destination of your journey is your own home, place where memories reside and new beginnings are born. As you settle in, allowing the familiarity of your surroundings to envelop you, you feel the depth of your transformation. And now, my friend, your journey is complete, and so our journey at an end. I thank you for walking this path with me.